on a very, very, very cold day here. A very cold day, very special day, an extremely special day for any Barça fan because today will be the first game with our new manager on the bench. Today will be Quique Setien's debut. It's been a crazy week with the replacement on Monday night of Valverde for Quique Setien. Many things have happened, many good wishes for the new coach, many thoughts, many speculations on what his first lineup would be, and fortunately for you guys, we already got it. We all the 11 players that will start today's game against Granada, kicking off at night. So today we're playing with Ter Stegen as our goalkeeper, with Jordi Alba, with Umtiti, Piqué, and Sergi Roberto on defense. On the midfield, we've got Sergio Busquets, Arturo Vidal, and Ivan Rakitic. And on our forward line, Griezmann, Ansu Fati, and Messi. Robert Vanegaut from Barça Studios, what do you think of the lineup? First, Quique Setien's lineup. I imagine you're excited for it.
I am very excited, Georgina. First of all, let me say, nice hat.
Thank you, thank you. It was actually a present. You did the Cagatio
Exactly.
in Barça Studios. Well, I didn't get to open it live there, but you brought it to me on the meeting, so thank you.
No, I like it, and it's going to come in useful today because it is a cold day out there, cold night.
Windy. Look at that.
The Camp Nou. The lineup. I wasn't expecting too many changes, even though we do have a new coach. Obviously, very excited about first game for Quique Setien. Not many options in midfield as De Jong's out due to suspension. Artur coming back from an injury. Ricky Puig coming from Barça B. So I was assuming that those three, Busquets, Rakitic, and Vidal, were going to be the starters. There are question marks still as to who's going to fill the role of Luis Suarez, who, let's remind the fans, is out injured for 4 months with a knee injury, so he will not be playing. And we'll see who plays in that middle spot with Lionel Messi and Antoine Griezmann both being options. Also in defense, another start for Samuel Umtiti instead of Clement Langlais. So we'll see how that goes there. I'm hoping for a great game today.
Yeah, we are also excited, especially to see how the team develop under this new coach. I want to say hi to Julia. Julia, hello, how are you?
Hello.
From 0 to 10, excitement for Quique.
Yes, super excited about him, and also super excited to see Ter Stegen back. Ter Stegen as our goalkeeper. We've been missing him. We were under good hands, we have to say this, but it's really good to see him back here.
Okay, and Sam, from 0 to 10, how would you describe your excitement for our new manager?
Hi Georgina, I just want to say nice hat as well.
Thank you.
Talking about Quique Setien, I would have to say it's got to be a 9 or even a 10. I think he brings a style of attacking relentless football to Barça, and I'm looking forward to seeing his ideas being implemented across the team and hopefully bringing some positivity and some good results along the way.
Okay, and finally, Bruno, what did you think? What was the first thought when you knew that Quique Setien was going to be our new manager?
Good evening, Georgina. Well, I think it's good news for the club because it's true that the last weeks, the results were not the best ones, and at the same time, it's new energy. We've just seen this week all the training sessions, all the intensity, all the players, of course, won a spot in the lineup, and I think it's going to be good for the team. And I mean, 4 or 5 months remaining this season, and of course, with all the titles in play, with Barça top of the table before this match day 20. So, I mean, Setien arrives, but in a good situation, not actually when there's a change of a manager. Normally, a manager has to rebuild the team, and Setien, in the interview on social media also for FC Barcelona this week, said that I mean, he was thanked to Valverde. He's at the top of the league, he's still in the Champions League.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, also in the Cup next week, first game against Ibiza. So, let's see, but excitement with this new decision and this new manager in Barcelona.
I agree with you. We're in a good position, and the team can do good and stay on top of the table. We've got many things ahead of us, but I'm sure that Setien will at least continue to be as good as the team was. Remember that we're streaming live on YouTube, on Facebook, and on Twitter. So leave us your comments. For example, where are you watching from? And from 0 to 10, how excited are you for our new manager? I'm going to ask this question to Aviv Levy. Grab your mic in there. First question, how are you?
It's up cold, very cold.
Like freezing. No, and the wind, I mean, it stopped a bit. but a few
Yeah.
minutes ago.
Listen, for all you guys, for all you smart asses at home, Googling weather in Barcelona, you see 11 degrees. It's a lie.
It's a lie. It's an
Feeling
absolute lie.
degree, feeling temperature is 3. High humidity, it gets into your bones.
So
It's not pretty.
It's going to be a tough game to play with this cold. Setien thoughts. I was asking people at home from 0 to 10, how excited are they for Kike being our new manager?
So, based on the feedback on the social media this week, I
20.
think people are
100.
very, very excited.
Yes, they are.
And
But
yeah,
you?
I'm excited as well. I'm excited. Thanking Valverde for his service and
Absolutely.
excited for this new coach and
Bruno was
obviously
saying it. We're at the top of the table. We're qualified for the last 16 of
Yes.
the Champions League. I mean, we're in such a good position too.
we're in a good position and I think we can, with Quique Setien, can play some nice football and hopefully win some titles at the end of the season.
We hope so. So today we were saying that, well, it's obviously going to be. What's going on?
Let me hold your hair.
We were saying that it's going to be obviously Quique Setien's first match today. Don't laugh at me. I
So
prepared
good.
the game on first times.
Okay.
Okay, so you can pick a paper and explain your first time related to this. It's Barca related.
What kind of first time?
It's Barca related, don't worry.
My first Barca memory. Oh, that's funny actually.
I don't know
Okay.
how it's spelled.
First Barca memory in French.
Wait, yeah,
No,
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 just don't show it, okay. I
It's
got
okay.
some issues.
First Barca memory. I think it was '98. I was 6 years old,
98, okay. Could
and
be.
Van Gaal was managing Barcelona, and there were so many Dutch players, and I'm Dutch, and
Drama. Hold it first.
oh,
No, no, no.
oh.
Okay, look at
oh,
there.
questions.
Okay, 1 second. So basically, we drew all the papers. 1 second. Keep
That's what I see.
explaining, I mean, keep explaining. 1 second.
As I was explaining, first experience was when Cruyff was
There?
when all the Dutch players were playing at FC Barcelona.
No, I'm gonna
And
go.
I think '98 when they won a title with Louis van Gaal. First manager experience.
Keep another and
Okay.
explain it.
We open.
I'll be right
We
back.
open.
I'll be right
Bye,
back.
Georgina. We'll be safe here. So let's see. First Barca thing you thought about today. First Barca thing you thought about today. I was actually thinking about the fact that Quique Setien.
Sorry.
So I woke up today with Cruyff, with Johan Cruyff.
What was the question?
First Barca thing you thought about today.
Okay. And what was it? Because I didn't hear
I thought
you.
about Johan Cruyff because Quique Setien is making his debut against Granada, just like Johan Cruyff made his debut against Granada
You
as a
spoiled
player.
Mark Brau's stat.
Oh, really?
That was what he thought about. Yeah.
Ah, but I didn't get a brief. I
But
didn't
we
get
won't
the
tell
memo.
him. We
I'm
won't tell
sorry.
him. No, we don't. We won't tell him anyway.
We let Mark Brown tell his story just if, and we all
He will be happy
surprised.
just talking. So
Just
that's
act
good.
surprised.
Yes. Do you want to take another?
Yes, let's go.
Last one.
Are they all Barca related? First Barca related job. My first Barca related job is a job that I'm currently doing now, which is making you content.
Yeah, digital content, but it was with 433, right? For Barca related. I mean,
Barca related.
Yeah,
This
it
is true.
doesn't have to be here at Barca.
Okay, this is true. Yeah, it was Barca Chelsea in March 2018,
And you were here.
and it was here, and we won 3-0. And this was when
We
big man
qualified
Eric.
For when
Wait,
you?
sorry, just gotta give some credit here to Eric.
Who is over there?
Eric, digital guy, took me on the job, and
He's listening to the show.
actually, Eric is a very nice guy, and Eric got me to Barcelona. So shout out to Eric.
And he's
we know
also
you're
our
watching.
boss, and this is also why we are only saying good things about him.
Yes, we're saying good things because he's our boss.
It's that guy over there.
I-
And he's just going to react
Eric,
to him.
any quick reactions?
himself.
No. No reactions from
Okay.
Eric.
Last question, prediction for tonight.
Predictions. 6-0. 6-0.
What?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. No, I mean,
gonna be-
that's just your prediction.
We're gonna feast.
I think you're topping the prediction table or something.
Yes.
You're the one that's.
Thank you.
No, I think so. I think so. Congratulations, David. Thank you very much. You can keep going and do your job.
Thank you.
Instagram stories.
Also keep doing your job.
I will
and,
try. I will try because it's getting hard to do.
Yes.
But I will try.
This
Thank
is
you
this
very
is
much.
hard about being like a woman, no?
yeah.
Like long
no,
hair,
being a
wind.
woman in general is hard to do.
Yeah.
But in a windy day, being a woman with long hair, is really hard too.
What is the hardest thing about being a woman?
The hardest thing, I mean, period. It's the hardest thing. I'm sorry.
Okay, guys, I'm out.
Okay. Right. No. I mean, it's true. It's the worst part about it. Okay. I'm going to keep asking first things before we move on to welcome to how people welcome Setien. I'm going to ask more first things this time to people from the match center. So my first question is going to be this paper, and it's going to be for Bruno. The first Barça goal that you remember. Go ahead, tell us.
Around 2004, 2005, a good league that we won with Rijkaard. Probably the win in Levante that we won the league. It was like a good game and yeah, important season. And Ronaldinho, plenty of goals from him. I cannot pick one, but my first memories come around that year. Yeah.
Is that year that we were wearing like a gold jersey?
I don't know. White kit. Yeah, correct. Yeah, with small lines, blaugrana lines.
Blue
also,
and red. Yeah.
True,
and the dark blue stripe here in the middle. Okay.
Yeah.
Next one for Julia. Your first time in Camp Nou.
First time in Camp Nou.
It's so cold. God.
I can't remember actually when was it. I think I was about 8 or 9 years old. I think I mentioned it here before at Match Center that I had to go into the pitch with the players, and I decided I didn't want to do it. So I stayed. I watched the game seated, and I regret a lot not going into the pitch with the players, which is what Robert did.
I did do it.
Bragged about it many times here.
We can bring that picture up back whenever you want.
Yeah, no doubt. I know you can.
It's always a good idea to bring the picture up. Okay, next one for Sam. Let's see. First competition winning memory. So the first time that you recall Barça winning a trophy.
That's going back. I would have to say probably.
Come on, Sam, give something because I'm dying of of everything, of win, of gold, of
I would probably
struggle.
I'd probably say Champions League.
Champions League 2005?
Six. 2006.
Six, because it was a 5-6 season, right?
Yeah.
Okay, last one for you, Robert. I'm struggling so hard with this game. It's the last time that I bring papers on a windy day. And
Good
tomorrow
idea.
I'm cutting my hair off.
You shaving it?
Could happen. First Barça jersey that you got, Robert.
First Barca jersey that I got is the either 90, so the one that we wore between 93 and 95. It's the, well, I'm not going to say the brand, but it had a white stripe down the sleeves.
Right now,
I can say the brand. I can say the brand. It was a former brand of ours. It was Kappa. Yeah, and it was the one that the last Dream Team wore.
Okay, good one. Let's move on to how the fans welcomed Quique Setien, and I will also be reading your feedback now live. Let us know, how did you react to the announcement of Setien from 0 to 10? How excited are you? For example, this first picture that I want to show you is a picture that FCB Mumbai, which is the huge fans club, sent me this morning, and they are, they wrote on the sand "Benvingut Setien," which in Catalan means "Welcome Setien," obviously. And they are all wearing these Barça jerseys, and I don't know. I thought it was a very nice picture. We're going to show it to Quique Setien. And the second one, for example, is from this guy from Mihidi. Someone, I hope that I got your name right. He was so excited that he actually rushed to the Ciudad Esportiva and got to take a selfie with him. So, lucky guy. Remember, if you come to Barcelona and go to the training facilities or to Camp Nou, you can have the chance to take a selfie with one of our players. You never know. You never are. Could happen. Okay, so feedback for you. What do you think of Setien being our new coach? Give me, for example, emojis. And I'm asking you the same question at Match Center. What's your emoji for the signing, if you can say, the signing of Setien as our new manager?
Georgina, I have to tell you, we don't have our box of emojis in the studio.
Well, just give me
I'll
your
just
voice.
have to see what I can come up with off of the top.
Just hold the...
Oh, wait a minute, we've got the players coming
Yeah,
onto the
that's
field.
it. Yeah, I was
That'll give
going
so
to ask you to hold
what's
it
that
for a
while we
second.
think about the emojis?
Yes,
Off the
that's
top
it.
of my head, I'm going to do it with my hand. So it's the OK. It's the
Yes.
one where like the index finger hits the thumb.
Yes. The okay. All right. Oh, yeah, no, actually, I think it means okay. Like,
Yeah, I think that is. Okay.
It's internationally accepted. Okay, so that's yours. Before Julia, Sam, and Bruno tell me their emojis too, and you guys leave your emojis on our live chat, I'm going to refresh the lineup for you, although you already have it on the screen, so that you can always check it out. But okay, I'm struggling so hard. Our lineup for today is Ter Stegen on the goal, with Sergi Roberto, Piqué, Umtiti, and Jordi Alba on defense, with the midfield for Sergio Busquets, Vidal, and Rakitic, and forward line for Messi, Griezmann, and Ansu Fati. This is our lineup. You got it on your screen. Now it's the time. Give me your emojis. Julia, what's yours?
Okay, mine is one that it's made of 3 stars, 3 yellow stars. And I don't know how to explain, but it's something like that.
No, I know which one you mean.
You know?
Like bright sparks.
Yeah, exactly.
I know.
Yeah, and I think it's because we're going to see a very bright Barca from now on.
Nice.
Good. Bruno?
For me, a bomb or explosion for me was a big surprise, honestly, to have a new manager, because last time was 17 years ago when Barca sacked a manager, was 2003, Louis van Gaal. So for me, it has been a surprise, but I'm quite also optimistic with this new era that is starting in Barcelona.
And Sam?
For me, Georgina, it has to be the emoji with the hands open, because I think we're going to be in good hands under Quique Setien. So yeah, hence why I decided to go for the emoji with the 2 hands which are up like this.
Okay, I like it, Sam. I like your emojis. I want to read the comments on social media too, but I'm struggling very hard today because.
Yeah, Georgina, I was just going to suggest an emoji for you as well, because it seems like you're enjoying yourself out there. You could have the cold emoji, like the one with the icicle.
Yes, no, this one describes me pretty well at the moment.
And I think we have the images to prove it. If they can show them on screen, how cold you are today, I think that we can show that.
I mean, people are seeing me all the time, and they are following my struggle live from here in Camp Nou. Okay, so emojis, a lot of hearts, fire, the face with the hearts in the eyes, the face with the stars in the eyes, and the hands that Sam was also suggesting, the mind-blown emoji, many of them. But before we move on, I've got here some fans that came to Camp Nou to see the game. Hello, how are you? What are your names? And are you together? You came together to the game? Yes. Okay, so is this your first time at Camp Nou?
First time at Camp Nou.
Really? And in Barcelona?
Yes, first
too?
time.
For you too? You came together? Where are you from?
La Habra, California.
Both of you, I'm imagining. Okay, how did you become Barca fans?
My brother got me into soccer a long time ago, and one of the teams he introduced me to is Barcelona, and ever since I saw Messi, I fell in love with soccer.
How long ago was that?
I want to say at least 10, 15 years.
Wow, well, that's so much. And
Yeah.
for you, how did that happen?
I'm actually a recent Barca fan. He actually got me into the soccer, so football.
Like a year, couple years?
About a year.
Nice. One year you already come to Camp Nou. That's like
Yes.
true fan blood. Okay, so today is Quique Setien's first match, our new coach, our new manager, and we are playing like a first times game, and we are answering to first Barca-related things that happened to us. So I've got a paper for you. You can open it and you can answer. Just you're going to see like kind of a sentence written in it. For example, first Barca fan that you met.
First Barca, my brother,
Yeah,
Giovanni.
your brother. You just explained about
Yeah.
it. So your brother was the fan that introduced you to Barca. And last paper for you.
First away match. Well, this is my first game,
Yeah. So this is
My
it's
first
obviously a
match.
home game. If you enjoy it, you know that you can always go and see Barca away.
Definitely, yes.
But we've been to LA for many summer tours. Did you have the chance to go there, maybe?
Yes, I did. And we saw you there too.
What? Really?
Yes.
Oh, good. That's good. Well, hopefully we can go back to LA today. Do you have a prediction for today?
We're going to win. It's obvious.
Results?
I want to say 3-0.
3-0 in?
I was going to say 3-1.
3-1. Okay. Scorers?
For sure Messi. I hope Rakitic.
Okay.
And Vidal.
Okay, could be. I mean, the three of them are in the starting lineup.
That is my exact.
Okay, I see you guys agree on your things. Thank you very much. I hope that you enjoyed the game, and well, I hope to see you back in Camp Nou or in LA if we ever have a summer tour there. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye. Also, this one, thank you. These were the guys. No, I mean, you could keep it if you wanted. But today's being such a hard show with the wind and everything, you can't imagine. I was asking them their predictions. I want you guys, Match Center, to give me yours, and we're going to see what people on social media think that's going to happen tonight. Robert, I'm starting with you.
Okay, so to draw a parallel between the debut of Johan Cruyff, which is the stat that Mark Brau is going to give us later on, and today, because Quique Setién is a huge Cruyff follower, 4-0. It's the result that Cruyff had in his debut against Granada at Camp Nou back in 1973. So 4-0 for me.
Okay, Julia?
I have to say, I hadn't written it before I saw Robert's prediction. Mine is 4-0 as well. Clean sheet for Marc-André ter
Yours
Stegen.
also optimistic. I mean,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
said
of
6, clean sheet,
I think we have
4-0.
the feeling that today we're going to see many goals today, all for
Hope
Barca,
so.
of course.
Bruno?
I'm going also more or less same way as Robert and Julia with a 3-0 for Barca. It's true that Granada are a really strong team at home, but then when it comes away, they suffer a little bit more. They just got 9 points in this first half of the season, so I'll expect a good game of Barca and to win more or less in a comfortable way.
And finally, Sam?
I'm going for a slim 1-0 victory.
Ooh.
Wow.
And I think the reason I'm going with that is because Granada, as Bruno's mentioned, they're a strong side and they've ideally got nothing to lose. We suffered a 2-0 loss at their place back in September, so I think they will come to Camp Nou looking to get something out of the game. However, I think a bit of Messi magic will get us over the line.
Okay, so now time for predictions online, and yeah, more wins. Most people think that we were winning today with Ibrahima, but thinking that we were winning 4-0. Alina Foul 5-1, a manita here for us. Gunjan 1-0. 1-0, 5-0, another manita for Jacob Ingush. A lot of comments about Messi. 5-0 for PK Joe, 3-1. Yeah, most of it are wins. Devon Bloomfield, 4-1. My prediction for today, I'm gonna say 5-1. I was going to say like 2-0 or something like that at the beginning of the show, but now you've convinced me. It's not that I wasn't optimistic, but I was a bit more conservative, like with all the changes and the team having changed their training routines and everything. I wasn't expecting like us outscoring Granada, also because we struggled a lot. We lost when we played against them in the first round of the season. But you guys convinced me, so I'm going to go with that, with a 5-1, with a manita for us tonight. And a big win for Quique Setién. And related to that, we're going to play a trivia, as we always do, but it's going to be a trivia a bit different, because it's going to be about managers' debuts. Okay, so the way we're going to do is I'm going to give you a coach, a manager, and you need to tell me if you think that their debut was a win, a draw, or a defeat. Okay?
Georgina, I have a question.
Yes.
Is this in official games? So we're not talking about pre-seasons or Joan Gamper tournaments or stuff like that. This is official games.
Official games.
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
And it's one for each one of you. Okay, so I'm going to start with you, Robert, and I'm asking you about Frank Rijkaard. Win, draw, or defeat?
Frank Rijkaard. Yeah. Okay. It is. Is a win.
Dun, 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 dun. It is a win. It is a win.
In Bilbao.
We won. Yeah, that's right. 0-1, a win in Bilbao. It was mid-season, if I...
No. Start of the season, 2003, 2000.
Yeah, 2003, 2000. Yeah.
And then the next game
Was
the Ronaldinho goal against Sevilla, that spectacular one at midnight.
You've got such a good memory, but in my
I was there.
defense, and the one for Bruno, Julia, and Sam We were all born later. I mean, in 95. Julia, were you born in 1995?
96.
96. You're 1 year younger. Okay, but
Yeah.
Bruno, Sam, and I were all born in 95. So because I know about Sam because his Instagram ends in 95, so I'm assuming. And Bruno went with me into university. I mean, we studied together.
Wow.
And so I was just assuming that he's from the same year as me. Anyway, second, and for you, Julia, Tata Martino, was it a win, a draw, or a defeat?
It was a win.
Dun, 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 dun. Result, yeah, it was a win. It was a win. Barça 7, Levante 0 here at Camp Nou. Third, Sam, for you, Luis Enrique, win, draw, or defeat?
Oof. I'm going to go for a win.
And it was a win, yes. Another win for Luis Enrique. Barça 3, Elche 0 at the beginning of the season too. Bruno, Guardiola, win, draw, or defeat?
I was expecting Guardiola after all the names that appeared. It was a famous defeat, 1-0 in Los Pajaritos in Numancia in Soria, also a really cold place. And yeah, it was a defeat.
And I've got to say you, Bruno, that this is a tricky question. Because no, the first game as official game as Guardiola, with Guardiola as our manager, was a win against Wisla Cracovia.
The preview of the Champions League.
Because
It's true.
we didn't qualify for the
It's true.
Champions League, so we had to play
The preview.
the qualifying round of the competition. So it was a win. Yeah, I know. It surprised me too because I was thinking, okay.
But the defeat of Los Pajaritos then was in the league, and then a draw at home against Hercules, if I don't remember.
No, Racing de Santander.
Racing was, yeah, and then
yes.
started everything going up.
Yeah, Sporting de Gijón at Del Molinón 1-6, and everything took off. I remember that really, really well. Robert.
Yes.
Ernesto Valverde. Win, draw, or defeat?
Ernesto Valverde was the chief. Well, it had to be a win because that season we almost went undefeated, and I think we started off well. So I can't remember the exact game though. It was Betis. Yeah, it was Betis.
Yeah.
It was Betis. It was a
4-0.
2017. Oh no, it was the what? No, it was a 2-0. A 2-0 against Betis.
I appreciate very much your recalling energy here, but the first match of Ernesto Valverde on our bench was in the Super Cup, and it was against Madrid. We sadly lost 1-3, so it was a defeat.
Yeah.
Tricky ones.
Tricky ones.
Tricky ones.
I was thinking about the league as well. The first league game was against Betis. It was the one when we all wore Barcelona on, or all the players wore Barcelona on their shirt because of the terrorist attack.
That's right. And finally, Julia, Tito Vilanova, win, draw, or defeat?
A win.
A win?
Yeah.
You are so sure of it. Do you remember?
Because I read about it today on the newspaper.
Okay. Wait. I mean, you all knew all of them. Okay, yes, we won 5-0 here at Camp Nou, beginning of the League 2 against Real Sociedad. So as you see, except for Ernesto Valverde, although Super Cup, not the league, but most of our coaches have debuted here at Camp Nou on the league with a win. So that's good news for our manager, for Quique Setién, who, by the way, since Aviv said that, the feedback on social media is being huge. Everyone is so excited and so hyped for Quique being sitting on the bench since this Monday. You've got a lot of content that I want to talk about that you can go and check out on across our social media channels. First of all, if you want to see all the training sessions, not only the warm-up that's happening right now behind me, but the whole training sessions that have happened this week with double training sessions, everything, you can go to Barça's YouTube channel and check it out there, because there are some really, really good clips, like with Setién playing with the ball, Setién going inside the rondo, the players smiling, the way that he met his players. You don't only have the training sessions, but you also have his first day at the training facilities, the Ciudad Sportiva. You've got a lot of content over there. You also have important facts that you need to know about him. There's a video called 10 Things That You Need to Know About Quique Setién, and it's interesting because you will get to know more about him, not only as a coach, but also a bit more of how he is as a person. Okay, 1 second, because the players are about to leave the pitch for the warm-up, as you're seeing on on the screen. So the captains are going to spell the magic words, and they are going to go to the locker room to get ready for it. I was saying more content about Ernesto Valverde. You've got the 90-second challenge that we released this morning, and you've got a full-length interview, 30 minutes of interview that you can check out on our website. And that is the interview where you can get to know our cup super in depth. I don't know if you guys have heard or read or listened to the whole interview. Robert, is there anything that caught your attention from it?
From the interview, well, there was. Oh, are you going?
I'm going to the stands.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize you were going. From the interview with Ernesto, with Quique Setién. Sorry, the reflex. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Sorry. The interview with Quique Setién. Definitely, of course, the message saying that for him, the important thing is to play well. That obviously he knows that it's important to win, and that he'll be happy with wins, but he won't go home completely happy if we just take away a win, if we haven't played the way we're supposed to play. And there was a sentence which he said the day he was coming over to Barcelona. He was saying, "This is the flight of my life." That is a spectacular sentence, a unique opportunity for Quique Setién coaching Barcelona after coaching Racing Santander, Lugo, Las Palmas, and Real Betis. And yeah, it's going to be exciting.
For me, also one of the highlights of the interview was when he was explaining that as a player, he felt that he wasn't happy with the way the teams he was playing for. He was playing. That's why it came to his mind the way that in the future, as a manager, he was saying that it was not his idea, but that he wanted to play another way when he was playing as a player.
Exactly.
So that's a bit also the when Born's his style and his good relation with Johan Cruyff and this way of playing football, because when he was playing for Racing and other teams,
the coaches were asking things of him that he didn't want to do.
Exactly.
Anyway, let's go back to Georgina a minute, because I think she's in the stands now.
I'm in the stands, and we've got a new game that we're kicking off today. It's called Guess the Player. So I've got 5 participants here with me. I'm going to ask them what are their names. Hello, how are you? How is your name?
My name is Lee.
Okay. Dario.
Alex.
Alex?
My name is Arian. Fabricio.
Okay. We're going to do it both in English and in Spanish so that everyone can understand the game, okay? And basically it's going to go this way. I've got different hints about the player, okay? Tengo pistas sobre jugadores. Son pistas aleatorias. Es difícil que las relacionéis con un jugador, ¿vale? It's difficult questions, difficult hints, pretty random, but they are all related to the same player, okay? I'm going to give you 1 hint per person. The first one to guess the player right wins a prize, okay? Tenemos las pistas y el primero que acierte el jugador se lleva el premio, ¿vale? Okay, a ver si participáis todos. Okay, let's see if all of them can take part in it. We're standing here. He was born on April the 30th. Just say a player.
Messi?
No, it's not Messi. Nació el 30 de abril. His favorite school subject was languages. Su asignatura del cole preferida eran los idiomas.
Sergio Roberto.
¡Qué error! Tan. Third hint. He is 1 meter and 87 centimeters height. 1,87 m mide.
Piqué.
No es Piqué. His favorite movie is Pursuit of Happiness. Su película favorita es En búsqueda de la felicidad.
Samuel Umtiti.
No es un tití. Tan. His nickname is related to aviation. Su apodo está relacionado con los aviones.
Busquets.
No es Busquets. Solo por aquí. A ver. He's got blue eyes. Ojos azules.
Griezmann.
No, it's not Griezmann. He has 10 10.6 million followers on Instagram. 10 millones,6 seguidores en Instagram.
Ter Stegen.
¡Ter Stegen! Sí, bravo, güey. Okay, he's got the right answer. He's the winner of today's Guess the Player. You got your prize here. You can open it if you want. Felicidades. A ver si te gusta. No, ábrela, ábrela. A ver que la gente la vea. Que se te dé Ter Stegen. Pues nada, ya ves ya.
Muchísimas gracias.
Que la disfrutes. Muchas gracias a todos por participar, ¿vale? Que disfrutes el partido. Enjoy the game. Okay? Thank you. Okay, that was Guess the Player. First episode, Ter Stegen. You learned many random things about him. I'm here with Mark Brau, by the way. Mark Brau, how are you?
Hello. Hello, how are you?
Take this.
Take this, okay.
Because today it's being a mess with the wind.
But it has been well or not?
More or less. We had a boat. Yes, I hope
Okay.
so. I hope so. Quickly, your stats.
Quickly, my stat today is about the coach, obviously, because it's his first game here. You know that Quique Setién has a philosophy based in footballistic things similar quite to Johan Cruyff. Do you know what was the first game here in Camp Nou for Johan Cruyff?
No.
As a player, not as a coach. It was against Granada in 1973. Okay, it was as a player, but Quique Setién never played as a player here in Barcelona. So first game for Cruyff against Granada, first game for Quique Setién for the bench against Granada. We hope that the result will be the same.
What was it?
4-0.
4-0. That was someone's prediction. Robert and Julia's prediction. What is yours?
No, the same. 4-0 with Cruyff player, 4-0 for Quique from the
so
bench.
you're going to keep the same prediction. Okay,
Yeah.
Georgina?
That's good. And yeah, 1 second. Robert, tell me.
It looks very windy. Are you cold?
It's windy and cold.
Yeah.
Do you have a question or something? What? No! Tom Carter, I hate you. And I hate Eric Moore who took the picture. Okay, whatever. Bye-bye. Mark, just take the show over. And
This is the prettiest show ever.
okay, so we're going to say goodbye.
Okay,
because
say
it's
goodbye.
cold, you have to go, we have
will
to
see
go.
you next game.
In Valencia.
In Valencia,
We'll be there. So thank you very much. We're going over to you, Robert. I hope that everyone at home enjoys the show, and yeah, we'll be back next week.
Windy goodbyes.
Windy, bye.
Thank you, Georgina. Go and enjoy the game. I'm going to present to you our pundits here for the show today, our panel. Julia, how are you doing?
Hello, how are you? I'm very excited for today. New coach, new players, some players that have been resting for a few days and today are back on the field. So very excited for today. I think everyone is super excited. I mean, it's like the vibe, isn't it?
Exactly. Very quickly, because we don't have much time. Sam May, welcome back.
Well, thank you, Robert. Great to be here. Great to be here with all these guys on Match Centre and Quique Setién.
Exactly.
Everybody's talking about him, and
we're so hyped. We're so hyped. And returning to the show, Bruno.
Happy to be here, Robert. Let's see if today it can be a win, because last time I was here was a draw against Espanyol, so hopefully let's see if today.
Hopefully we can get a win today. Anyway, we've prepared just 3 points of analysis to try and understand this game with Setién coming in. Lots to talk about. We'll do that during the game. But first of all, we have to see who's going to fill in the 9 spot. Luis Suarez is out. Let's remind the fans that Suarez is injured. He'll be out for about 4 months. Yeah. So the first question mark is who's going to fill that role. It could be either Lionel Messi, it could be Antoine Griezmann. Yeah. Griezmann can drop back and help in organisation, be an extra midfielder. Messi can do that as well. I feel that if Messi fills in that role, then Griezmann and Ansu Fati on the wings can help more in pressure, in defence. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see who fills in for Luis Suarez there. I think it can be a combination of both of them because they can exchange positions as well. The second point of the analysis is outnumbering Granada in midfield. We know that Quique Setién is a fan of possession football, position football as well. So he's going to want to have lots of men, especially in those middle lanes, keep the ball, sharp passing, quick decisions, and we'll see. I think maybe even in the second half we might see him play like 4 midfielders, make an extra, put in an extra midfielder there. We have Artur Riqui Puig on the bench, so hopefully we can see them. And the third is new energy, new coach, new energy. I think we've perceived it in the fans that there's lots of excitement, positivity. We'll see if we perceive that in the players as well. We'll have to see. I hope so. Normally when a new coach comes in, it gives the players extra motivation as well. So I'm hoping we get a good game today. And now, Julie, I'm going to hand it over to you because you are social media queen once again, and you have lots to talk about.
Yeah, I do. And you were speaking about Quique Setién, about our new coach, and we've been gathering some of the tweets related to him being the new manager of Football Club Barcelona. You're going to see them right away on your screen, and we will be commenting them. First of all, I've cleaned my house, bought new clothes today, cut my hair, my beard, washed my car, and I'm going to church on Sunday morning. The hype for Quique Setién's first game as Barça coach is such an event that it's actually making me a better man.
I like that.
I mean, yeah, the beginning of a new year and new decade has also seen the Blaugranas gain the service of a new manager. Grandmaster Quique has his pawns at hand, and the Blaugrana chessboard at the Camp Nou anxiously awaits his first move. We have another one here, players doing the rondo with Messi and Setién. This video was super viral.
Yeah, it was a viral video.
It was
viral.
combining before the manager ends up goes in the middle and loving this energy from the team. And we're going to see just a few more of these tweets just right away, and well, maybe afterwards. We're going to save them for afterwards. We also have something else, because as a New Year's resolution, we have a map. It was like a blank map that we've been filling up with your comments. You've been telling us where you're from, and we've been filling it up. So from the last game that we were here against Atletico, we added some new places on it. I'm going to read them out loud super quickly. Angola, Armenia, Azerbaijan, Bolivia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Botswana, China, Croatia, Dubai, Estonia, Ethiopia, Everest, Georgia, Germany, Haiti, Kenya, Macedonia, Maldives, Mali, Myanmar, Nepal, New Zealand, Peru, Qatar, Russia, Scotland, Senegal, St. Vincent, Suriname, Switzerland, Uzbekistan and Zambia. And also some new states from the USA, because Robert loves this.
I like it.
You love it. Yeah, we have Arizona, Florida, Hawaii, Minneapolis, Nevada, Pennsylvania and Texas. So we will be filling this map during today's show.
Exactly. We have some countries that that we still don't have any comments from,
for example,
or we haven't registered them because they might be coming in, and it's really hard. We got loads of comments.
It's true. Maybe we're missing some of them. We still don't have Italy, for example, Norway, France. So if you're from there and you're watching us, just keep telling us.
Lots of the countries in Africa as well.
Africa as well, yeah. I was just about to say that.
Yeah, send in your comments, and we will be filling this up. It's funny because we thought it would take us a whole year to fill it up, and we've been 2 shows, and it's almost filled up.
We're halfway there, I'd say.
Yeah.
We're halfway there.
It's nice to see how far my channel comes.
We need more states from the USA as well. I can see that Florida is not coloured in, or well, several of the East Coast. So let's see if we can get some comments coming in from there.
We'll do it. I'll be with this today.
Okay, the players have jumped onto the field. This is about to start. Quick look at the lineup with Marc-André ter Stegen in goal, with Sergio Roberto, Piqué, Umtiti and Jordi Alba at the back, Busquets, Rakitic, Vidal in midfield, Messi, Griezmann and Ansu up front. Guys, are you excited about this?
Super excited. I'm very excited to see Ansu Fati on their starting 11 once again. I think that what happened with Luis Suarez, it's not nice, it's nasty, and we will be missing him, but it also will give opportunities to Ansu Fati, to Carles Perez, to other players, and I think we have to take this as good news.
Yeah,
Between the bad news, this is a piece of good news.
Yeah, I have to agree with you, Julia. I think obviously the bad news is the injury to Luis Suarez. Yeah. However, I think it's a fantastic opportunity for the players who are not getting the minutes, the likes of Ansu Fati, to stake a claim for a starting spot. We're seeing that he's starting today and seeing what he can produce. The likes of Carles Perez as well might get the opportunity at some stage moving forward. So we're just seeing images of their Quique Setién, and there's going to be I think a minute silence. So
yeah, there's a minute of silence because the mother of Sergio Roberto passed away over the Christmas period. So this is the first game at Camp Nou since then. So there's going to be a minute of silence there in memory of the mother of Sergio Roberto, who we see on our screens now. the moment of silence. Sad moment, of course, for Sergio Roberto over the holidays.
Yeah.
And we wish the best, obviously, for his family. Yeah, the game's about to get started. First game for Quique Setién, guys.
And your smiles, I mean, I think
I'm smiling, we're all smiling.
Having a look on the lineup is 3 changes with the Super Cup lineup and more or less 3 expecting changes. Ansu for Suarez, of course, Suarez injured. Rakitic coming in by De Jong because De Jong is suspended. And of course, happy to see back again Ter Stegen on goal after also this short injury, 3-4 weeks out. So he's back in goal.
Yeah, no, it's great. I have to agree, Bruno. I think it's great to see Ter Stegen back in. You know, there was a lot of, I would say, a lot of pressure on Neto in the past couple of weeks, especially to live up to the expectations that Ter Stegen has proved since he's been at the club. And I think Neto dealt with that quite well. I mean, there was some press that came out and gave him a bit of criticism, should we say? But
it's not easy to come.
It's not easy. I think he's put that criticism over his shoulder, and I think he's done well, as you know, when being called upon.
Yep. The game is has just started, 30 seconds in. Barça in possession. We're attacking towards the right-hand side of our screens, and Granada, playing in white today, are attacking towards the left-hand side of our screens. And Barça are combining from the back, the passing game that we want to see, or that Quique Setién wants to see. And we've already seen a display of that high pressure from the Granada players, and Barça passing the ball, not playing the long ball.
No, it's great. It's great to see that we're not playing the long ball. It's always nice to see teams when they're playing out from the back. They look, so far, we've only played a minute, but you can see the type of style that Barca are trying to create. I mean, Quique Setién did say in his press conference that it would take time to implement his style, and straight away we're seeing something a little bit different to Valverde.
Exactly. We can talk to Sarah Salapor, who's not with us in studio, but she is in California and she's following us. Sarah, how are you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
We're great. We're super excited, as I imagine you are as well, about this debut of Quique Setién. I mean, the game is underway, and can you see the passing that's going on already?
Yeah, I mean, like you guys said, there's no long balls. It's all quick, short passes, and that's what we want to see. And I think Setién will really bring this velocity and this tiki-taka style back to the club, so I'm very excited.
I'm super excited about this game. Have you got a prediction, Sarah?
Well, I think there's going to be lots of goals, and also because we lost 2-0 last time to Granada in the first half of the season. So I think the players want some sort of revenge. So I'm going for 4-0.
Wait a minute, here's a cross by Jordi Alba, cleared away by the defense. Sorry, Sarah, I had to interrupt. Barca are attacking.
I was going 4-0 for Barça.
Okay.
And I think
most popular result
will be on the score sheet tonight.
It is the most popular result. We've had 2 predictions like that in studio today. Sarah, we'll talk to you after the game. Hope you enjoy it. And let's see if the prediction comes true.
All right, see you guys.
Bye, Sarah.
Bye, Sarah.
Bye.
Okay, so Barca in possession, and I mean, we can see the passing game that's going on. Barca looking for combinations. We'll see how the game develops as the minutes go by, but I'm liking what I'm seeing at the moment.
Yeah, and it seems it's Messi playing as a number 9 in these first 3 minutes, Ansu Fati on the right and Griezmann
still
on
the
left. Yeah, so let's see if they're going to change the game or not. Let's see what.
I was going to just mention that about the changing. Maybe in the second half we could see a change, maybe Griezmann taking up that position, because...
Yeah, I think during the game they are going to actually exchange positions, like Ansu going over to the left and then Griezmann moving into the middle and Messi going out wide. Now, right now we can see him more or less in the middle, but more towards the right and driving in. He's fouled, so we'll have to see. We'll have to keep an eye on that. But what I definitely see, well, it's still early, obviously, to say. We haven't even played 4 minutes, but you can see that the players are looking for each other. They're moving around. They're creating passing opportunities for their teammates. So it's definitely something that is indicative of that Setién has talked to them about. It's what he wants to see.
And even Granada pressing up front, but that's what you're saying, Robert. Barca just trying to pass and be calm, because there was just after 20 seconds that there was some difficulties for Barca to play out, because Granada were pressing up front, but they didn't play a long ball yet. So they just passing the ball and try to move him from the back to up front.
It's also interesting to see Samuel Umtiti getting the opportunity again. I know we've seen him a couple of weeks, but Lenglet on the bench. I know Valverde at the time preferred Lenglet and PK as a partnership, but it's interesting now to see how the PK and Umtiti partnership will continue to do, because we've seen it in the past few weeks and it's worked really well. And
when Barca signed Lenglet, actually, the original idea was he was going to be like the third centre-back, because PK and Umtiti were the strong pair. But with all the injuries of Umtiti and also Lenglet playing so well in all the games, he was actually the starting pairing with PK. Let's see now what happens also with Setien. First lineup Umtiti, and we have also to remember last lineup with Valverde also Umtiti played in the Super
he
Cup.
played in the Super Cup. Here is Ansu Fati on the right, combining with Sergio Roberto. The pass by Ansu goes back to Sergio Busquets, who sends it back to Gerard Piqué. Barca starting from behind. Here is Samuel Umtiti. 5 minutes played, no chances yet, but Barca with some high possession going on already.
Yeah, it's great to see. I mean, as you've touched on, Robert, it's great to see the players moving, wanting the ball, that idea of wanting it, bringing it forward.
And creating passing opportunities for their teammates, so moving around.
Exactly.
And of course, no doubt, also with Quique Setien, we will see lots and lots of youngsters. He did it with Betis, with Loren Molon and Junior Firpo. They were 2 players from the academy of Betis, and they achieved a really high level. Actually, Junior signed Barcelona because he did a really good season under Quique Setien. He debuted. So also today, Ricky Puig on the bench, and there's no doubt Carlos Perez also in the bench. No doubt that also youngsters will have the chance. And also he said it in the interviews and in the press conference when he was presented, that if the youngsters deserve the place, they will play.
Yeah, exactly. What I'm seeing already is that with Barca's passing game, it's been quite sharp. Players making themselves available, making quick passes. What's happening is that the Granada players are trying to go and pressure. Most of the time, they're arriving late, so they're fouling a lot. Here is Antoine Griezmann passing to Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati's inside the box on the right-hand side. Here's the shot by Ansu, saved by the keeper. Lionel Messi on the rebound. The shot by Vidal. Goes over the crossbar. A foul was called, I think, on Messi. First chance for Barca. The shot by Ansu, saved by Ruiz Silva.
But what we've been mentioning before, I mean, the fact that Suarez is going to be out for months will give people like Ansu Fati some minutes to play and to prove their value.
It's just amazing how Ansu seems that he has been playing for 10 years for Barca this way, and this confidence to shot from there instead of passing the ball back or trying to find another option.
Yeah, exactly. He's coming in from the right-hand side of the box, inside, takes a dribble to his right, and then tries to shoot it across the keeper. Good save by Ruiz Silva. But that was the first chance for Barca. Ansu Fati with the opportunity.
I mean, it's great. Whenever I see Ansu on the ball, I always feel like
danger.
Yeah, danger, and I always feel like comfortable. You know, like from watching him, when you see the ball, you think, oh, there's no problem. He's either going to go on and shoot, or he's going to, not get tackled and run forward with it.
And it's under control.
Yeah, exactly. Right? And I've said it previously, and I'm going to say it again. To me, the nickname that I'm going to give him is Mini Mane, because I just feel like it's the same with Mane. When Mane has the ball, I feel comfortable, and I know that he's not going to lose it, and I get the same vibe with Ansu.
And look now how he against Ansu now, and I think that Ansu got the ball. He's not agreeing with it at all.
It's also interesting how he helps in defense, and that's also really important. Always not just attacking, also helping to the
we can see there.
Defense.
I mean,
a foul called against Barca on the left flank of Granada's attack. They're going to take the chance at the set piece.
And after this attack, Robert, I'm going to ask you for a couple of minutes because people...
Oh, wait a minute, because they've taken it quick. Here is Darwin Machis putting the cross inside. Piqué heads it away. Barca managed to deal with the situation only momentarily. Granada win the ball back, but they have to send it back to their last defender, who is Victor Diaz. Yes, Julia. When we have a moment, we'll go over social media.
Yeah, perfect, because people are crazy about our map. They all want to be on the map.
They want to be on the map.
Yeah.
We knew.
Beautiful map.
If we brought the map back, people would want to be on it. Okay, so Barca in possession. I mean, I could send it over to you now, but might have to interrupt because you never know. Barca can mount a quick attack.
We're taking the risk, right?
Are we going to take the risk?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, no, because Messi has the ball.
Not.
Messi has the ball. Vidal passing it out wide to Ansu Fati. A foul called in favour of Barca. Take it now.
Okay, so we have Anurag Kargi, lots of love from Nepal, Barcelona, everyone, forever. From Randy, you guys read my comment first as you started this year. Please mark my country. It's Sri Lanka, just below India. I'm so excited to see your team with the new manager. So are we, because we've been saying it here. We're super excited. We have Stefano Gordon from Jamaica, Devotosh from India, Rafael Lisset from Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, Member Stars from Indonesia, 3 here in Asia, Isabel Ara de Amado, saludos desde Guatemala, Fiaro, clean sheet forever. Welcome back, Ter Stegen. We are waiting for Ter Stegen Airlines. And how are you, Popcorn Guy?
I'm good.
Fiaro miss you too. And then we have people from Honduras. You can mark it on the map now. I have a question. Do you think Ansu Fati will fulfill the expectations in the future? So
fully confident.
I'm sending it to you.
Fully confident. What's the name of the person who sent the comment?
Lone Howler, 30.
Okay.
Lone Howler.
Howler 30.
Yeah.
I am
like that.
fully confident that Ansu Fati is going to fulfill expectations and he's going to be a big part of our future.
Yeah, me too. I agree 100%. I mean, it's true. We've been saying it here in the other match center shows that...
Wait a minute, because here's Lionel Messi driving away from players inside. Pass to Antoine Griezmann. Griezmann, Ansu on the edge of the box and the shot goes over the crossbar. I feel that Griezmann could have taken it himself.
Yeah, it looked as though that Griezmann didn't want to be unselfish and he laid it actually on a plate for Ansu.
Sorry, it wasn't Griezmann. It was my mistake. It was Jordi Alba coming in from behind. I thought that Alba could have taken it, but he passed it back to Ansu Fati, who was running in, and he just had to like launch himself to the floor to get a shot off, and it went over the crossbar. Second chance for Ansu. Very involved.
Yeah.
We were talking about him, so...
It's true. I mean, I was saying that we were commenting here before that there are lots of expectations on him, and maybe in the beginning there were too much pressure on him, but I think he's proving that he can do it, that he can be on the starting 11. He can be, as Bruno said, a player that, even though he's been playing with these mates for less than a year, it seems like he's been playing with them for a long time.
And there are going to be chances for him now, especially while Ousmane Dembélé is still out as well.
Yes.
We haven't mentioned him, but he's still out. Suarez is out for a long period of time. So I'm sure there'll be chances for both Ansu and Carlos Perez in these next few games.
Another tactical interesting thing, I think, under Kickoff setting, we're just seeing in defense when Barça attacks, it's like playing with 3 centre-backs, with Roberto really close, with Piqué and Umtiti. Jordi Alba open in the wing, also Ansu Fati in the wings, and Griezmann and Messi a little bit more in a middle position. So it's also interesting how Barça plays from the back.
Barça bringing out the ball beautifully. Busquets over to Messi. Here is Messi driving down the middle. He's tackled from behind, and there's a foul on Lionel Messi. First yellow card of the game. It's for Darwin Machís, and
a really nice ball. Can we say this?
Exactly. It's at a nice distance, I think, for Lionel Messi.
And Messi involved in 2 of the 3 attacking moves of Barça. It seems that today
he's fully involved, fully invested in this new Barça.
And this free kick is the perfect position for him, actually.
Yes.
I've got a question.
Messi.
I've got a quick question.
Which is?
Who do you think will score the first goal under the Kike Setien era?
Well, it could well be Lionel Messi now with with the free kick. Can you hear the fans?
Yeah.
Oh, they were just chanting Messi, Messi. I was too late to it.
I'm sticking with Robert. I think we're going to see the first goal right now. Yeah.
Bruno,
also, Ansu Fati got 2 chances, also is one of the names, one of the favourites.
But right now the favourite is Lionel Messi because there's a free kick for Barça, and we all know
what
that means. It's so windy at Camp Nou. Here is Lionel Messi with a chance at the free kick. The referee is going to blow his whistle. Here goes Lionel Messi with the run, the shot over the crossbar.
Almost there.
23 meters
there. 23 meters away, and Messi with Barca's 3rd chance of the game. Slightly over the crossbar. A little bit of curl on it, but Rui Silva
between the sticks,
didn't have to worry about it.
Between the sticks, Rui Silva, one of the revelations in terms of goalkeepers this season. I think between Rui Silva and Aitor Fernandez also for Levante, 2 of the goalkeepers that are, I mean, one of the reasons why Granada is letting in not many goals is Rui Silva, because he's playing so well during this season.
Yeah, and one of the reasons why they were leading the table for some weeks.
For the first few weeks they were up there. You say goals conceded. They have conceded a total of 25. That's 8th in La Liga. In fewest goals conceded.
Yeah, it's interesting to see that they started off the season really well, and then they're now in 10th, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
You know, with 8 losses, 8 wins, and Yeah, it's interesting to see that they've equaled the amount of wins with losses.
Yeah, and obviously they had a powerful start, and then the season starts to kick in.
Exactly.
But still, very impressive, very impressive. Let's not forget that this team beat us at Los Cármenes.
And it's a team that got promoted last season. So, I mean, the objective, of course, is to stay up. The relegation battle this year is going to be, because, all the bottom teams this week won. So, of course,
it's going to be interesting, isn't it, when it comes to, as we say, the business end of the season. It's going to be interesting to see who's actually going to stay up and who's going to go down.
Yeah, and also, of course, up front, Barcelona needed 3 points to equal in points to Real Madrid. Atletico Madrid lost. So
here's a beautiful pass by Messi over to Vidal, switching it over. Granada win the ball back. Good pressure by the Barca players, but they still managed to get out, and now they're out on the run. This could be a potential 4-on-3. Here is Darwin Machís. Good recovery there by Antoine Griezmann, running back almost to Barca's corner flag and winning the ball back. The effort is applauded by the fans. Yeah. Good run back by Antoine Griezmann.
It was great. I mean, the fans loved it. I mean, I don't think so far this season I've seen the crowd cheer so much for a person running back to collect the ball. Yeah. And we could just see there, the crowd are up for it. We're up for it here in the studio, and of course, Setien will no doubt be up for it as well.
Here is Barca playing with Sergio Busquets. The players look like they're enjoying themselves. Here is Arturo Vidal, short passes, Lionel Messi. Quick and short.
I don't know about you, Robert, as well. The players look like they're playing with a lot of freedom.
Exactly, yeah. Freedom, and it looks like they're having fun.
Yep.
Here is Busquets, forward pass to Lionel Messi. This can be dangerous again. Lionel Messi driving forward, surrounded by 3 defenders. They take the ball away from him. Jordi Alba.
Yeah, it's like as though we're kind of that idea of suffocation. Yeah. Like Granada are struggling to get out their own half, and they're playing ball sideways and not forwards, and that's a great sign. Considering we're only 16 minutes into the game, it's a great sign to see Barca applying so much pressure early on.
Guys, it's on our screens, but we can't see it because we're watching the game. What do you think the possession is so far for Barca? Because I've just been told in my ear.
Around more than 70, no doubt. 72, 73%.
73, Julia?
69.
69.
Have you seen that, Julia, or not?
No.
I'm going to go for 78.
78. Okay, so Sam, you were the closest, but you weren't close. 86.
Wow.
So first 15 minutes of the Quique Setien era, Barca has 86% of possession.
It's true. I don't know the stat about in which part of the pitch it has been played, but a lot of time in Barca side because Granada pressing up front. So
but we are getting close to their box. We've had 3 chances already. I feel like we're playing in their half quite a lot as well.
Yeah, it's interesting to see. I mean, as I said before, Granada sideways, backwards. We're seeing now straight to the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper's just hitting long balls, and Barca are trying to win it back. And it looks to me as though Granada are struggling.
Oh no, they're definitely struggling. Look, see now a pass goes straight out for a throw-in. Good pressure by the Barca players, and every time that Granada tries to play a long ball, there's a Barca player there to anticipate with the header. So, but the Barca players are looking very, very sharp today.
Yeah, no doubt. That's also one of the effects when you bring a new manager. We saw it during all the training sessions this week, and we are seeing also today in the game. The attitude and the flow of the players is more than 100%. I think everyone wants a place in this 11. Lots of quality players. We just have to see the bench. Arthur, Ricky, Semedo,
Carlos Perez as well.
Carlos. So
lovely little turn by Lionel Messi. Can he get open for the shot? Here is Messi on the edge of the box. Messi driving in. The shot across by Messi. It's well blocked. He had Griezmann to his left. Messi decided to take it solo. Messi with a cross inside to Vidal. Can he get the volley? The shot with his left.
It was a bit slow in the control because the ball from Messi.
Silva. Sorry, Bruno.
It was a bit slow, the control. It wasn't the best control of Arturo Vidal because the ball that crossed Messi was absolutely fantastic. But another chance for Barca in 18 minutes, 3 clear chances. So, I mean, Barcelona are playing well in this.
Yeah, we're playing very well at the moment.
It was interesting because when Messi played that ball and Vidal had the shot, Vidal was actually quite annoyed with himself. He actually hit the turf in frustration because he knew that he could have done better with that.
Well, because he's a killer, and also when he's in the box, he always is good headers, and also this time wasn't the best way to finish. But it was Griezmann was back from Messi to pass it the ball, but he decided to cross it, and it was also a good option.
we're playing really good, and our fans are noticing this because I've been reading some comments. For example, Alex Coroma, like the way our team is playing for now. We welcome our new coach, Alex Coroma, from Porto Loco City, Sierra Leone. And also Dougie Ricci, the beautiful people describing the beautiful team playing the beautiful game. It's heaven.
Are we the beautiful people?
I hope so.
Lovely Sorry, Julia, lovely
Yeah,
pass forward to Antoine Griezmann, who has to wait for support. He was open. Here is Jordi Alba on the left. Barca trying to build something here. The 1-2 with Antoine Griezmann. Granada take the ball away, but Alba wins it back for Barca very quickly. Good pressure. Immediately winning the ball back, suffocating the Granada players. Here is Gerard Piqué. I'm going to take it through this possession, Julia, and give it back to you. Here is Piqué.
No worries.
Sergio Roberto. Barca in building mode at the moment. The ball goes to Samuel Umtiti. All of Barca's players, except for Marc-Andre ter Stegen, are in Granada's half. Just moving the ball around and around. Okay, Julia, I might have to interrupt again, but
yeah,
you
probably will. No, I'm going to be real quick because there's some comments about us too, and I think you will be really happy to hear them. Afan Ahmed, hi, I'm from India. It's awesome to watch you guys. Great job. And Lariko M, I love watching you guys. Thank you all for doing this good job. God bless you all. So thank you very much for watching us and for staying with us.
Of course, keep watching, keep watching.
Yeah, we do our best.
Do you want to send out some questions to the fans? Like maybe, what do they think about Quique Setién? I don't know.
Yeah, we can go for it because we've been mentioning this through today's program. We have a new coach, Quique Setién. So I'm going to ask you, what do you think about him? What do you like the most? Are you excited for him being on the new coach of Barca? What do you think he's going to bring to the team? How do you think people are going to react? How are you reacting, for example? So keep telling us your thoughts about Quique Setién, and we will mention them here. We will comment them out loud.
I don't know if it's the hype or what it is, but
there's
every time that Barca go into the final third, they look dangerous.
Yeah,
it's very active. Oh, lovely little pass inside. Jordi Alba, the pass. Ansu Fati at the far post, and I think Ansu Fati might be hurt.
Let's see.
Because he bashed into the post. I think the Barca players need to send the ball out.
No, he's okay. He's up on his feet.
Oh, he's up? All right.
We don't need any more injuries.
Lovely little pass.
It was a
for the run of Jordi
away.
Alba. Alba puts the cross into the far post, and Ansu almost gets there.
Yeah, it was a fraction away.
Here is Sergio Busquets. Barca still moving the ball around, finding the spaces that Barca players today. Here is Messi on the right flank now.
One other thing I like as well,
Busquets.
Robert, is the fact that what I noticed in training as well midweek is that it's all of a sudden like Setién has brought back the basics.
Yes.
Like,
oh, wait a minute. Messi with some magic, and now he's tackled from behind. So Messi thought he was fouled initially. He went down to the ground. The referee hadn't called anything, so he just basically stretches out, takes the ball away, dribbles past the player as he gets up, nutmeg, and then he is fouled from behind. This player is
absolutely
magic.
amazing.
It's unreal.
Related what Sam was saying about, related about the football that Barcelona are playing, it's also surprising me. Just 1 week that Setién has been managing this team, we're seeing really clear system and the ideas of the team, really clear what he wants in attack, in defense. So it seems everything really structured with a clear idea, simple idea of football. But it's not. We're still nil, but it's working. This idea.
It's working. It's working. Another free kick for Barca. Another chance for Lionel Messi. This one's a bit further out towards the right, but no, it's at a good angle for Messi. I'd say it's the same distance as the previous one. The previous one was 23 meters. So let's see. Another chance at the free kick for Lionel Messi. We've seen him score from here plenty of times. Now it's 26 meters. The referee's blown his whistle. Here's the run-up by Lionel Messi. The shot hits the wall and goes over the crossbar. Corner kick for Barca.
The first one, I think, for Barca corner?
I think it is.
Let's
first
see,
of the game, I'd
Let's
say.
see also set pieces, how Setién wants also to prepare these kind of actions.
Yeah, so at the moment we've got two players walking towards the corner flag. One of them is Lionel Messi, the other one is Ivan Rakitic. They're going to take it short, or are they going to cross it straight into the box? I think they're going to play it short. There it is. Rakitic. Back to Busquets. Here is Busquets. He's got Messi out on the wing, but the pass goes inside to Ivan Rakitic, who tries to turn. Unfortunately, the ball is taken away from him. Busquets recovers very quickly. Granada trying to run out with the ball. There's a throw-in for Granada. We're halfway through this first half, still 0-0, but some very positive signs from Barça.
Yeah, I think that what you said about Setien before, Robert, that he wanted the players to play well, I think it's what we all wanted to hear, you know. We had been seeing some good results, but we weren't 100% convinced with their performance. And I think that today we're seeing that they're all full in the mood of playing as best as they can, and it's what we're seeing today. So even though it's 0-0 yet, I think that there's no doubt about our win today.
We just have to remember that Barça just got 6 out of the last 12 points. So I mean, we absolutely need these 3 points today.
I mean,
and Madrid won.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they're on the lead now.
They won against Sevilla, so they're 3 points away from us now. If we win, we draw level with them, and we actually go first, up into first position. So yeah, we definitely need the win. Otherwise, we're trailing behind Real Madrid.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's very, very important. I said after the Super Copa, I said obviously it was a defeat, but it was vital that we got back to winning ways. And today, it's great to see such positive energy, positivity running through the team, and hopefully we can break that deadlock sooner rather than later, because then it gives us more confidence for the remainder of the game.
Yeah.
Busy weeks coming up with the Spanish Cup and late February with the Champions League.
We're playing Ibiza on Wednesday. Ibiza, a team from the second Division B, that's in the Copa del Rey. That's a single game tie, so it's not like in previous seasons when we've got first leg, second leg. It's going to be
time and penalties.
Exactly, exactly. Let's hope it doesn't.
No, we don't want extra time and penalties. We don't. I don't like that extra time and penalties, because for me it's like an extra. It's extra amount of time which isn't needed, which we don't really can afford. You know.
25 minutes played, Barca still with the ball. It's still 0-0, but I feel confident that we'll score a goal before half-time.
Absolutely. A goal or two, Robert?
Oh, well, yes, at least one.
I'm going for 4-0, so I have to be optimistic.
Yeah, no. I mean,
And you too, because
me
you have
too,
the same
me too. I think we
prediction.
need at least a couple. But the way we're playing, sorry, Sam, the way we're playing, we're definitely tiring these Granada players out. They're running after the ball, and if you talk to any football player, we've had Uri Rosselló on the show. He plays in the MLS in Orlando City, and the thing which is most tiring for the players, he said, is running after the ball.
Yeah.
And if it's sharp passing like the Barca players, short passes, you get there the first time and you're late. Second time, you're late again. Third time, you'll probably commit a foul, and then you just don't run after it.
Yeah, no, it's interesting because, again, as we touched on that, with the ball, but also without the ball as well, it can be quite tiring, especially when you're making movements to try and win the ball, as we've seen here. Plenty of options, plenty of players from a Barca perspective, standing away, wanting the ball, wanting to pick up the ball and bring the ball forward, and it's great to see. But touching on what Bruno said earlier on about the defence, we could just see a line before, and it was Samuel Umtiti.
3 now.
3 now, we can see again. Sergio Roberto.
During the whole game.
But not only that, one thing I'm liking about that is they're very compact.
They are.
Very
Pass by
close
Samuel
together.
Umtiti. This gives a chance to Granada. The shot from Carlos Fernandez, left footer from way out. No threat for Marc-Andre ter Stegen.
They're
Goal
very
kick for Barca.
close. They're very close, and I think that's something what I was quite critical of previously under Valverde, was the fact that the defence was quite wide open. I noticed in a previous game where I can't actually remember the opponent.
Wait a minute, here's an interesting situation, because Barca are bringing the ball out from behind from a goal kick, and we're passing the ball around to Stegen, Umtiti, Busquets coming in support, now Piqué, and then Granada get tired of putting pressure on the Barca players, and now we can bring it out comfortably.
Although Barcelona are playing really well, they're having clear chances. First shot just now for Granada. It's important, what Rob was saying also, to score a goal before halftime, because Granada team that know how to compete, they know what it means to beat Barcelona. They did it actually in the first half of the season. So let's see if one of these clear chances Barcelona can score the goal, because it will be important.
Look at Busquets putting pressure on Rui Silva right now in the small box of Granada. Amazing. Amazing. We're putting some high pressure on them and making it very difficult. Now, here we are winning the ball back again. The cross by Antoine Griezmann. Ansu goes up for the header. couldn't quite get there. The ball falls out to the right flank for Sergi Roberto. Here is Messi picking the ball up, looking for options. Rakitic inside Sergio Busquets. Umtiti with the ball. Also moving it around. Rakitic finding Messi in the middle. Ball goes back to Rakitic. Short passes by the Barca players. Umtiti, he has Alba on the left. Umtiti driving forward. Griezmann makes himself available for Jordi Alba. Here is Alba driving inside. Decides to pass it back to Ivan Rakitic.
And the importance of Jordi Alba in all these first 30 minutes. Also, practically all the important moves for Barcelona coming from this left part of the pitch. So interesting to see that Setien probably wants to be important place this left back and winger, as Jordi Alba is crossing balls and basically participating in every single attacking move for Barcelona.
It's interesting there. Sorry, Julia.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
No, carry on.
I was going to say that I know the game is really interesting right now, but I'm going to take some time to fill in the map again because there's a map going on. We have to fill it in, and we've been
comments coming in from all the countries.
Yeah, from all the countries. So there's Allen Araniego. Hi everyone, I'm from the Philippines. It's 4 a.m. here. Jeffrey Mitchell, Vamos Barça from Philadelphia. Yusuf Sani from London, Piccadilly Circus. Kilian Fluvia, my newborn boy, and I are watching from the hospital in Canada, so congratulations for your newborn. We hope everything is okay.
Yes, congratulations, of course.
And we hope he's super healthy and you're enjoying today's game. Hopefully it's going to be a win and it will be the second gift of today. And then we have Adria7. Hi guys, please can you mark Panama? It's above Colombia. And
of course we can.
Yeah, of course.
And we can let you know what's happening right now. Sorry, Julia, I have to interrupt because Barca are in attacking mode. Oh, Rakitic had to stretch out to try to connect with Lionel Messi. Umtiti wins the ball back after Granada were running out. Good defending by the Barca players. Messi trying to nutmeg one of the defenders. Didn't quite get away with it. And now Darwin Machís is trying to beat Sergio Roberto on the run. Down the left flank of Granada's attack. Roberto defending with the support of Busquets. It's going to be a throw-in for Barca. Julia, take it away.
Yeah, just one more regarding the nationalities. Nathaniel Dragonchuk, come on, put Norway in the map. We were talking about Norway on the beginning of the show. So Norway's already there. And then there's another comment I've been seeing here. Yeah. Alintula Haboa, I should make some popcorn too. So there's something you don't know.
Oh yes.
We haven't mentioned it yet, but today is National Popcorn Day in the USA.
It's National Popcorn Day in the USA.
Is.
Congratulations, Sam.
Yes, and we have a challenge for later on.
We do.
Okay, remind me of this later before the first half ends, because we'll bring out the challenge and we'll ask the fans a question.
I'll do that. Just so you know, quick fact, 30 billion quarts of popcorn a year are eaten by Americans, because in the USA is the country where...
I have to interrupt. Here is Ansu Fati on the right. He's inside the box. The cross inside by Ansu Fati. Can't connect with Lionel Messi. The rebound falls back to Ansu. Here is Griezmann. Barca started up again. How much popcorn did you say is consumed in the USA?
13 billion quarts of popcorn. Only in the USA, because it's the place around the world where they consume more popcorn. So, we wanted to ask you as well fun facts about popcorn. For example, do you like it salty or do you like it sweet, or how do you like your popcorn? I don't know if in your country there's any special flavor regarding popcorn. For example, I don't know, pad thai popcorn, or if you eaten...
A Barca player is hurt, sorry.
Yeah, sure.
I think it's Antoine Griezmann. Ansu Fati driving inside. The Barca players aren't going to clear the ball away. Looks like the Barca player is in pain. I don't know who it is, but...
me neither.
Now Piqué is going to throw it out.
Yeah.
And we'll see. Sorry, Julia, I had to interrupt.
No, of course.
Yeah, Piqué's going to throw it out. It's Alba.
No.
Alba is hurt. He's got his left hand on his left leg, and he... it was a harsh tackle. Studs him first into his shin, sorry.
He's really angry, of course.
He's really angry.
Yeah,
It should have been a free kick.
At least.
And a yellow card, probably.
And a yellow, borderline red. Sorry, I said chin and
well,
it's
let's
not
see, because
shin.
I think VAR is checking or not.
Is it going to be
It
reviewed?
looks like it,
because,
isn't it?
I mean...
It was a harsh challenge,
It was
wasn't
a
it?
harsh challenge, definitely. Studs him first. into the left shin of Jordi Alba. Okay, he's fine. So, Julia, you were asking the fans fun questions about popcorn.
Yeah, about popcorn, because I've read that some people eat popcorn with cheese or with melted chocolate. Yeah, with cheese or with honey. So if you could tell us how do you eat popcorn, if in your country there's a special flavor, and I don't know if, for example, when there's a Barça match, you eat popcorn or you prefer
Is
another
it your comfort
snack?
food?
Yeah. For example, we
Like it's
always
mine.
eat popcorn.
My comfort
Sam
food.
now has a special bowl for popcorn, a bigger one. So you can't finish this. I mean, if you finish this,
Popcorn guy has his popcorn bowl.
you're going to be everyone's hero.
He's not eating so much today. Let's see.
No, ever since we got him the bowl, he's not eating as much popcorn. Like in previous shows, he was plowing through 3 of those, and now he's not eating as much. Maybe we'll have to dethrone him. Did you see the tear on the tight of Jordi Alba on the sock? I mean, very harsh challenge there.
There was a big hole there.
There was, yeah, exactly.
Sorry, Robert, I forgot a really nice question that we always like to send in here in Match Center, which is, how do you say popcorn in your language?
Oh, yeah, of course.
And if you could just say the word and then the pronunciation, that would be amazing.
And what country it is, of course.
Of course. So how do you say this in your country? Just leave in your comments.
Well, I like just talking about popcorn, Julia.
Sorry, because Ansu Fati has the ball. Yeah, Ansu Fati has the ball on the right flank. Here he is driving inside the box. Ansu trying to produce the cross, and it's going to be a corner kick for Barça. I thought he was pushed down, but it was kind of a shoulder-on-shoulder situation. Let's take it through the corner, and we'll talk about popcorn again.
After a really good start for Barça, let's see now these last 10 minutes.
If we can get goals.
A lot of possession and control, but not chances. So let's see now, last 10 minutes of this
Let's see if we can have a final run in these last 10 minutes of the first half. Lionel Messi for the corner kick. Here it goes, direct straight in at the near post. It's headed away by the Granada defense. Rakitic tries to keep it alive for Barça. Messi picks it up on the right-hand side. Oh, he tried to make a pass inside. And it's going to be a goal kick for Granada. Sam, you were saying about popcorn?
Yeah, no, it's that idea of like pineapple on pizza. Well, for me, I don't know how anybody can have popcorn sweet. For me, it has to be salted.
It has to. For me too. I don't like them sweet.
No.
Or with butter, because many people eat them with butter.
Butter, yeah.
I hate it.
No.
Now, also, if you go to the cinema, normally you can also pick half and half. So
Half and half, yeah, exactly. No, exactly.
Exactly.
It's good. It's a good option. It's a good option. And yes, Julia, you were saying we want to know, how do you say popcorn in other languages?
Yeah.
You want to tell us how you say it in Lleida, your part of
because
Catalonia?
it's a funny word.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so I said palometes, which is, it's a nice word. It's also called, like there's a bag called like this, isn't it? Palometa?
Yeah, exactly, a bird. Yeah, palometes. And there's it's a direct translation from the Spanish word palomitas as well.
Exactly.
And in my part of Catalonia, it's crispetas.
Exactly.
So I want to know. I remember Mai said once the word from they use in Venezuela, but I can't remember it.
It was a nice one too.
It was a nice word as well. So I want to see what the fans say, and I want to celebrate a goal before we go into half-time. We've got 8 minutes until that happens. Let's see if Barca can produce it. Here is Lionel Messi over to Antoine Griezmann. Here's Griezmann on the edge of the box. The pass inside to Jordi Alba. I thought that Griezmann could have a shot. Exactly.
Yeah.
Another
corner kick for Barca.
It looks as though Jordi Alba's fine. Yeah, he's running that off.
Junior Firpo was warming up just in case, but
I don't think he'll be needed. Here is Messi on the left. The ball goes back to him. The pass by Sergi Roberto. Here is Sergi Roberto again. The ball into the middle for Sergio Busquets. Can he shoot? Here comes the shot by Busquets. Blocked by the Granada defense. Also trying to win the ball back. Good effort by Arturo Vidal. and Ansu Fati getting involved as well. The fans think he was fouled and protest. The referee says play on.
It's great as well to see, Sergio Busquets taking the shot on. I mean, under Valverde, I would never have expected that. And again, we're seeing something we're seeing with this man here shown on screen, that it seems as though he's brought a new belief into the players straight away, and it's great to see the players, as I've mentioned, playing with that sort of freedom, that energy, wanting to have the ball, let them express themselves. If they want to go and take the shot on, then let them do it.
It's what we saw with Ansu Fati in the beginning of the game. He was there to take the shot. He didn't hesitate for a minute. And I think it's great to see this coming from any player because, I mean, we have many goal scorers this season. Everyone can score a goal here at Barça, so...
Yeah, and we have lost our second goal scorer. Let's not forget that. Luis Suarez is not going to be with the team in the next 4 months due to a knee injury. Lovely pass by Messi inside to Ansu Fati. He's inside the box. Here's Ansu. Ansu is going to cross it back. Ansu with a cross, bounces off of a defender, and it's a corner kick.
He was now, in this kind of situations where you probably miss a pure number 9 where he's always in the box because Ansu Fati was there, but there was not a clear pass to the penalty point there. But
I could just picture Suarez being there, like running down, like pass with the ball.
So we've already taken the corner kick short. Here is Sergio Roberto in the middle. The ball goes back to Sergio Busquets. Busquets lobs it into the box. Messi stretches out to pick it up, but the effort was not enough. Goal kick for Granada. Now that we're going to go into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Still 0-0. But, guys, let's say it again. We're liking what we're seeing.
The game is under control, completely under control. So, I mean, Granada just got a one shot and
obviously
off target. But yeah, I mean, they also have a good defense and a good goalkeeper, and that's why Barcelona having some problems to score the first one. Experienced line of 4 defenses and also good goalkeeper. Barcelona having the chances, but not goals yet.
I think if we keep on playing this way, the goal will eventually come. I mean, we don't. We shouldn't have trouble finding the net if we play this way.
Yeah, when we know in this sport, then you never know. But so that's why it's important, of course, to score. Yeah.
Barça have a throw-in their own half. Final 4 minutes and a half.
Hopefully, if we go 2 or 3 goals up in the second half, I would like to see Riqui Puig get the opportunity.
We'll see.
Or even Arthur.
Of course.
Probably we'll have I mean, the good option is that we have plenty of players in the bench that they can also help in midfield to continue moving the ball. And probably in this kind of game, I don't know, I'm just probably saying something that then it cannot happen, but probably Arturo Vidal is kind of a player, that probably can be replaced in the second half to kind of Riqui or Arthur, a player
he can
to move a little bit more. Because physically today, Granada are not putting under pressure to Barça, so it's this kind of game that Arturo Vidal probably today
is probably not as needed as
but circumstances, of course, because Arthur, I'll imagine he's not 100% fit yet. He just received the okay from the medical staff, I think, this morning. So, and let's see, Riqui Puig, of course.
Yeah, they're a very, what I call like a very rigid side, Granada, in terms of very compact, and we need players in midfield to be able to unlock their back four, if you like, unlock their midfield, and people the likes of Artur can do that, and like Rakitic, and as you've touched on, Bruno, I think you're right with the Arturo Vidal. It wouldn't surprise me if Quique Setién in the second half looks to change it around the 60-minute mark by looking to bring somebody on in that position, and Artur is probably the best option we have,
no doubt,
on the bench for that.
Has to be an important man with also Setién's philosophy. I think Arthur, a kind of player that of course likes to play football. I'll expect has to be a key man also for Barcelona.
Yeah, exactly.
3 minutes remaining in this first half. Granada have the ball now. Barca trying to put those players under pressure. Ansu Fati running towards Duarte. Here is Ansu putting pressure on Rui Silva as well. He had to get rid of the ball quickly. Alba's going to win it back. Offside called against Granada. You can see the Barca players are now eager to try and score before half-time. Just try and take the edge off.
Yeah, it's interesting there as well. It's that man Vadillo. He scored. Remember him scoring the second goal in the 2-0 defeat back in September. But if I'm not mistaken, he was ex-Real Betis, Alvaro Vadillo.
Yeah, he comes out of the Betis system.
And I'm sure he played under Quique Setién, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it was.
Can't remember that.
I'm sure it was one season under Quique Setién. I'm sure first season when he broke through. So again, it shows that Setien can bring the youngsters through, and hopefully we'll see many more in the future.
Yeah. It's curious that I think right now the Barca players need the break just to kind of regroup and analyse the situation. But in the same way, they're hoping to get the score open, or to open the scoring, before half-time. So it's kind of that situation in which, okay, we need the break, but let's try and get a goal as well.
Well, a goal before half-time would be amazing right now.
Remember, moving the ball around here is Jordi Alba, Busquets and Rakitic getting involved. Piqué is going to drive it forward, crossing the halfway line. Forward pass by Piqué. Messi picks it up. Now Rakitic has got Jordi Alba making a run on the left. Alba, can he cross it inside? The pass back to Messi. The shot by Messi. Oh, it's hit the side netting.
Remember last league game against Espanyol, how really good last minutes of the first half and how they started in the second half. So just with this chance, so Barca got the chance to score the first one. But I mean, we don't have to worry actually. Like halftime is coming because they can start well in the second half. First 5-10 minutes, of course, are going to be important after the break. But really good chance now for Leo Messi.
Wow.
Between him and Ansu Fati, they got 4 really good chances to score at least a goal. Not the best efficiency today on goal.
Just to give the fans an idea of what just happened, it's that goal that we always saw happen a couple of seasons ago and last season as well. So Messi plays it out wide to Alba. Alba crosses it back in, and Messi, who's running in just inside the box, shoots and scores down low to the right of the keeper. That's basically what just happened, but it went the wrong side of the net.
We just saw the stat. Of course, after the first 15-20 minutes, we said about the possession. It was 81%, and it's half-time, so it's not, okay, it's the first minutes, it's important. It's not half-time, 81% for Barca.
The referee has just blown the whistle, so no extra time, no added time in the first half. Barca 0, Granada 0. I'm going to ask you guys for your thoughts. Julia, you take it away, you go first.
Yeah, first of all, I have to say that we didn't score. Let's make it clear because I was celebrating.
No,
I saw the ball inside.
There was a visual effect.
I'm gonna go get glasses because it didn't went in. As you've been saying, we have been seeing an amazing Barca. The players, I think, they're in control of the game. They have been playing with a really clear mind of what they're doing. I mean, there's a lot of order in the field, which is something that I love to see. And I have to say that I really like Ansu Fati's performance.
Yes, definitely.
I mean, he was there. Maybe it was the one who was more doubtful in the starting 11. We didn't know if it was going to be Ansu Fati or Carles Perez or who. And he was the one, and I think he continues to prove himself, his value, what he's able to do, and that he is, I mean, let's not say the same level of Messi or Griezmann, but he's fully able to play against them and to play with them. I mean, they get along really well, and I really love what we've been seeing from him. I think that, for me, he's one of the best players of this first half.
Yeah, I have to agree. I mean, do you want to say anything, Bruno?
No, so basically, I liked also this first half. I like we saw Setien, we saw personality, we saw Barca with ideas, with things. Of course, it's still too early. We have to work to clarify all the aspects that Setien wants to involve in the game. But I like this first half of Barcelona. We saw good things, and we expect in the second half, of course, to score some goals. We had 4 clear chances, so I'm quite confident and happy with this first half. But I also say that it's still too early, so step by step. Good first half.
Yeah, good first half. There's still 45 minutes to go, and I have to say I like the fact that the players are playing with more freedom. That idea of positivity, the fact that players are taking initiative from others, they're wanting the ball, they wanted to collect the ball, they're wanting to express themselves. It's like as though the managerial change has breathed or bred a lot of confidence throughout the spine of the team. We've seen a lot of attacking play. Of course, there's not been a goal yet, but there's 45 minutes to go. I like what we're seeing, and we just need to continue what we're doing. But it's important, and I'm going to say it's really important that we don't switch off in the first 5 minutes of the first half, because as we've seen previously, you know, we can be easily punished.
Things can happen. Things can happen.
Exactly.
I'm definitely in agreement with everything that you said. It's been a good first half by the Barca players. Maybe we need to try and get a few more shots on target because we haven't really tested Rui Silva yet. But yeah, I like what we've seen so far. I think it is the way to go, definitely. If we continue playing this way, the odds are we are going to score. So I'd like to see what Barca can do after the second half, after, like we were saying before, after regrouping, discussing what's going on, see how they can create more situations of advantage, maybe make a couple of substitutions in the second half. We'll have to see who Kike Setien trusts in the second half. Maybe midfield as well, trying to refresh that. So we'll have to see. Anyway, we're going to take a little break. A very little break. Do you think you know everything about Kike Setien? Because I don't.
No, I don't either.
Kike Setien, he came and became our new coach on Tuesday, and Georgina prepared this video with 10 things to know about our new manager, Kike Setien.
Kike Setien is a 61-year-old Spanish coach born and raised in Cantabria. Second, Setien is the third coach from that Spanish region after Enrique Orizaola and Laureano Ruiz. 3. His previous coaching experiences include teams such as Colegido, Logroñés, Lugo, Las Palmas, Real Betis, and that not to mention the Equatorial Guinean national team. 4. He did not make his football debut in classic football, but in beach football, in beach soccer. In fact, he even played for the national team. 5. In Santander, he is known as El Maestro. He played there for a total of 12 seasons, not in a row though. After that, he also took the lead of the team in 2002, and he brought them from the second division to the top 5. A player, he scored twice against Barça. 7. Now, let's go to Twitter for a second and enjoy this tweet. Setien has also coached Barça players, Sanabria, Halilovic, Kevin Prince Boateng, and Araujo and Junior Firpo. 9. Kike Setien loves Leo Messi. He thinks that he is the best in history, that he's the GOAT, and a pure football luxury. The last time that he praised Messi was last season after the amazing match at Benito Villamarín.
He visto a grandísimos jugadores hacer cosas maravillosas, pero con la continuidad y el desequilibrio permanente que ha manifestado este jugador en los 12, 14 años que lleva en activo, yo creo que ningún jugador, no sé si Pelé en su época, tuvo la continuidad que tuvo este jugador, que ha tenido este jugador en los 12 años. Yo creo que es todos los partidos, todos. No sé qué número hará de hat-trick que ha hecho. Es un futbolista que desde luego es un lujo haber podido coincidir con él, viéndole cada domingo desde hace 12 años o 14, no sé los que lleva, pero muy bueno, claro.
And 10, my favorite one. He does not only love Messi and all Barça squad, he said that in many interviews. He is a big admirer of Sergio Busquets. So much that in one of the last games here at Camp Nou, he asked him for his shirt. And what Busquets did? And that's it. Here are 10 things, 10 basic facts that you need to know about our new coach, Kike Setien. And we obviously don't want to leave without saying thank you to Ernesto Valverde for these 2 seasons, and have a good luck in the future. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like, a thumbs up. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel over here to get more Kike Setien videos. And we'll see you soon. Bye.
Okay, so as we said, coming back from that video, it is National Popcorn Day in the USA, and we thought we'd celebrate. I prepared a little popcorn trivia for you guys. Popcorn trivia for you guys, and it's very elaborate. you see we've got a big bowl of popcorn here.
Yeah.
Compare it to the small bowl we usually eat. So you can see the difference in size. This is a huge popcorn bowl. It's XXL size.
It's made for Sam.
It's for popcorn, guys. For Popcorn King Sam. Anyway, I have individually counted the flakes of popcorn
You deserve a gold
that I put in this bowl. I have individually counted them, and I'm going to ask you guys to guess how many. I'm also going to ask the fans to do that. There is me. Look, on screen. I am counting the individual flakes of popcorn. Me and Tom Carter, one of our editors.
You spent all the week doing this, Robert.
No, we did it before the show.
Robert, you're mean to tell me that you've got paid for doing that.
Exactly. I got paid today for counting how many flakes of popcorn I put in here in the big bowl and how many I put in the small bowl. I want to ask you guys and I want to ask the fans, how much popcorn do you think fits in this big bowl of popcorn? We're doing this because it's National Popcorn Day in USA and we have to celebrate. So how much popcorn? You have 3 options. They're on screen. We're not going to reveal the answer right now. We're not going to reveal it right now. What do you think, guys? Between 700 and 800 flakes. I call them flakes. I don't know if they're called flakes. Flakes of popcorn. B, between 1100 and 1200, or C, between 1800 and 1900. So don't answer that right now. We're going to go back to this one.
Okay.
We're going to go back to this one because I want to know what the fans think. How many do you think fit in here?
Can I say something though? I was counting and I was going to say a number that was less than 700.
Oh, okay.
So thank you for the option.
Thank you for the clue. Okay.
Are you serious? I was going to say, are you serious, Julia?
No, I am.
I was going to say a number bigger than C.
Me too. And much bigger.
I was going to say much bigger over the C, so that's interesting you say that.
Okay, so fine. Okay, so the question is, how much popcorn fits in this big bowl? It's bigger than my head. It is bigger than my head. Okay, so let's go over to the second question, which will give you a little bit of a clue.
Okay.
We'll go back to the first question at the end. So second question, guys, can we show it on screen? The second question is, how much popcorn, which has also been individually counted, fits in the small bowl? So we are going to answer this one. So is it A, 95 flakes of popcorn, B, 145 flakes of popcorn, or C, 175 in the small bowl, the one we usually have on the show? What do you guys think? You can write it on your boards.
Now?
I want to know what the fans think as well. So, have you all got your answers? Yeah. Sam?
I've gone for B.
B? All right.
Me too. I went for B.
Bruno went for B as well. And Julia?
Change it in the last moment. I'm going for C.
Okay. A bit of a drum roll, which I'm going to do. The correct answer is C.
Yes!
Julia gets the right answer.
Julia.
So you get the first point of this amazing popcorn trivia quiz.
Perfect.
The following question is, and of course for Julia, of course, the following question is related to popcorn. In football, which of the following is not a palomita? A palomita is popcorn in Spanish.
Yeah.
And it's a term that's used in football in Spanish commentary, in South American commentary.
Yeah.
So it can be A, a save, B, a bicycle kick, or C, a diving header. But which one is it not? Which one is it not?
I'm going for A straight away.
So you're saying it's not a save? Palomita is not a save?
No.
Bruno, what do you think?
I'm going to go for B.
You're going for B? And Julia, quick answer off the top of your head?
Yeah, I have to agree with Bruno. I'm going for B as well.
And the correct answer, which is not a palomita in football, is B.
Yes.
Sam, a palomita in Spanish football is a save, a dive, and in South American football, I just found this out today, a diving header, a plancha as we call it here, is a palomita.
Okay. Okay.
So,
to be honest, the reason I went for A was because I thought maybe a diving header and a bicycle kick. I know in Spanish they use similar word, well, one word for which means many things, so maybe I had that inkling, but it didn't work, so.
Okay, we're going to go to the next question. This one I'm quite proud of because I made it up. Which 90s duo of Barca players could have been named Popcorn? Was it A, Popescu and Cornfield? B. Popescu and Cornellà. C. Popescu and Corneille. Could they have been called popcorn? Which one is it? Which duo is it? Is it A, B or C? Guys?
I went for A.
You went for A?
Yeah, A.
Yeah, me too.
Guys!
We'll get your Barca knowledge together. It's C. It's Popescu and Corneille. They could have been called popcorn. It could have been popcorn with a K. But that could have been their nickname. And the final question, or the last question, and before we go back to the first question, is what is my favourite I'm going to say it again. What is my favourite flavour of popcorn? Is it A, salty, B, sweet, or C? Both are correct.
I'm going for C.
Me too. We were discussing it, I think, in the first half.
Okay, so I'm going with it.
You know me so well, guys. It is C. It is C.
We do.
It is C. Both combined is my favourite flavour when I go to the cinema. Half and half. Half and half. So that is my favourite flavour of popcorn. We're going to go back to the first question.
Okay.
Back to the first question. You had some time to think about it.
And whoever gets the closest gets to win it.
Gets to win it and gets to eat it.
We have the reference.
I hope it's not going to be me.
That's 175.
Yeah.
So how much popcorn goes in the big bowl? I want to know what the fans have said, but I want to know what you think as well. Is it A, between 700 and 800 flakes of popcorn? B, 1,100 and 1,200? Or C, 1,800, between 1,800 and 1,900? Oh, we're going to leave it till the end of the programme.
What?
We are going to leave it till the end of the show.
Okay.
The answer will be revealed at the end of the show. We counted these individually. Take that into account, guys. I mean, lots of effort by Tom Carter and myself at half-time. You can leave it there on the table.
Don't eat it, Sam.
Don't eat it, Sam. Don't eat it. You have your own popcorn. And we're going to go back to the game. We're going to go back to the game because the players are just about to jump onto the field. Guys, second half, what can we expect?
Well, maybe some changes, but I think that when it comes to game, to the way that Barca players are doing it so far, I think we have to stick to this way. We have to stick to this way of playing, of driving the ball, of aiming for goal. I mean, I think we haven't been lucky enough to find the net to be able to score a goal. But I think that if we keep playing the same way we were playing in the first half, we will actually get to score one.
Okay, just a reminder of the first half. Let's go to a quick analysis of this first half. I thought that we had high possession in dangerous areas, 81% possession in total for Barca in this first half. That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. 81% possession. And I thought that we attacked Granada in their own half quite a lot. I was saying, when we get into their final third, we look dangerous most of the time. Quickly before the second half gets started, high pressure, more forcing mistakes. Barca winning lots of duels, aerial duels, winning back the ball. Granada throwing the ball out for Barca throw-ins quite a lot. Second half is just getting underway. And the third point of analysis is that we need to test Rui Silva a lot more.
Yeah, I agree.
Lots of our shots were off target, and we need to test him a lot more. So let's see if that happens.
And I've got another thing as well.
Yeah.
We haven't done our secret predictions.
We haven't done our secret predictions.
You're right.
Okay, so I'm just going to get these stools out of the way because they're in my way. I can't see anything with the stools. Okay, so let me just take it over here. And the other thing we haven't done is place the garlics next to the screen, but I don't actually know where the garlics are right now. So if either Marta or Tom can like...
They are not in the spot of popcorn.
They're not in the pot of popcorn, so if one of our editors or producers can bring us the garlic, I know why we're not winning now.
Maybe it's your fault, Robert.
It is completely my fault. I'm wearing the avocado socks,
so you
obviously,
have,
but we haven't placed the garlic next to the screen. So that is definitely why we're not winning. It's not here. It's somewhere. Let's see if someone can get it in the studio so that we can place it next to the screens, and then we'll be able to get the win. Barca already winning the ball. Oh, lovely, Marta. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Marta.
We have the garlics. Then they're going to go right next to our screen. I can do it now. There we go. Garlic.
Get the ball.
The ball back. And we're ready. We're ready for the win now. We're completely ready. I've forgotten about the garlics.
So secret prediction.
Secret prediction. Okay, secret prediction. So for the second half, because we didn't do them in the first half. So
First goal scorer.
First goal scorer. I like that. Okay. Okay. First goal scorer. Who do you think the first goal scorer will be, fans? People in the studio don't have to say, but fans, let us know who you think is going to score the first goal.
I'm thinking first goal scorer. I'm thinking
final goal scorer.
I'm thinking the minute Barca the first goal will come.
The minute.
The minute, or
the 5
maybe
minute
like. Like between the 50th minute and the 60th minute,
Yeah,
60th, 70th.
yeah.
10 minutes. All right.
So
let's do. Here's a cross inside by the Granada attack. Piqué clears it away. Granada still with the ball. A cross inside by Victor Diaz. Oh, it's picked up by Darwin Machis. Shot blocked. Ramon Aziz trying to run away with it, and he has to pass it back. So, and third and final prediction, I'd say has to be taking into account what we're talking about. Quique Setien's team possession. Okay. Final possession of the game.
Have we done final score?
Well, we did it before the game.
We did, yeah.
We did it before the game.
Okay.
And that's it. Those three in our secret boxes, and we'll go over them at the end. Barca have made no substitutions, by the way, so the lineup is still Marc-André ter Stegen, Sergio Roberto Piqué, Umtiti and Jordi Alba at the back, with Busquets, Rakitic and Arturo Vidal in midfield, Messi, Griezmann and Ansu Fati up front. The ball goes over to Jordi Alba on the left.
It'll be interesting as well today to see the attendance, with it being Quique Setien's
65,000.
65,000. Okay, so it's a relatively low attendance.
It's a really cold day. It's really Sunday
cold.
night. Tomorrow people work, so or people coming from outside Catalonia is not the best timetable. So yeah.
Okay, I have to say something because we asked before halftime some questions regarding popcorn, because in case you're just tuning in now, today is National Popcorn Day in the States and we're celebrating here. If you just tuned in now, you just missed an amazing challenge by all of us, well, by Robert, but we played all of us. So I have some answers regarding popcorn's flavor, because we asked if what kind of flavor do you like, if in your country there's any specific flavor or something like that. So Barisdoski, I like salt popcorn. I prefer salt popcorn rather than sweet popcorn. Righties Victus, Samas flight to the USA, I like popcorn with caramel and chocolate.
Oh, popcorn.
Yeah. Lone Howler 30. One day I ate a popcorn with barbecue sauce. So with barbecue sauce.
Wow.
I suggest everyone to never do it.
Oh, okay,
So-
all right. So it wasn't a great idea.
No, it wasn't. So just keep that in mind. TLPM, I had popcorn with barbecue sauce. Another one. I am never doing it again. I normally eat them with extra.
Is Messi going for the shot? The shot by Messi. Oh, just wide. From long range, going for the curler. Down low for Rui Silva. And the first chance for Barca in the second half. Messi getting a shot off.
The garlics, Robert.
The garlics. They're getting us closer. So we're talking about popcorn with barbecue sauce? That
another
sounds
one who
absolutely
tried it.
disgusting.
Yeah, and we pronounce it as palomitas in Honduras. And Firo cheese popcorn is the tastiest popcorn flavor I've ever eaten, and also caramel and chocolate popcorn. It's also great.
Okay. And Julia, while you're at it, remind the fans of the question. How much do they think is in here?
Yeah, so
Only I know the answer here.
Robert has spent all afternoon counting.
Oh, wait a minute. Forward pass by Messi to Ansu Fati. I thought that was offside. Ansu picks it up inside the box. Yeah, it is offside.
Okay. So Robert has spent all afternoon counting how many popcorn fits in this bowl, and he sent out the question. So, how many popcorn do you think that fits in here? It's amazing. I mean, we usually eat in this bowl, so you can see how much bigger it is.
And this one as well.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
sizes.
Sam has
Yeah,
that
it's
one.
so much bigger.
So how much popcorn do you think that fits here? There were three options. I think that the first one was between 700 and 800. The second one, 100, 1,000.
No. Well, let's take a free range. I'm gonna leave
Yeah.
the popcorn here.
Yeah, because
I'm gonna leave the
tempted
popcorn
to eat
here.
to eat them.
Oh, here we go. We're gonna leave it here. All right. That's where I'm being told I have to leave it. There we go. Lovely. Lovely. Okay, that's where I'm being told it has to be left. The popcorn, and obviously we're asking the fans. We'll give them the options right now because Lionel Messi is driving forward. Rakitic, Griezmann. Barca on the edge of Granada's box. Messi trying to turn. Here is Messi. Well defended by Aziz. Roberto Busquets.
Again, we're seeing Barca on
Lovely
the front
passing.
foot.
Oh, inside pass by Messi. Here's Rakitic with a shot. Ooh, wide.
Another shot off target. We need to shoot on target.
We need to shoot on target.
Yeah.
Okay, Julia, sorry. I was receiving instructions in my ear and I wasn't quite paying attention to what you were saying. So we want the fans to guess and you want me to give them the 3 options, yes?
Yeah, because you gave us 3 options, and I think it's easier if you...
It is easier.
Yeah.
So how much do you think went into the big bowl of popcorn? Between 700 or 800 flakes of popcorn? B, between 1100 and 1200 flakes of popcorn? Or C, between 1800 and 1900?
So almost 2000.
Almost, yeah,
almost 2000.
Almost
Popcorn
2000.
in
Almost
there.
2000. Could be. Or maybe it's not even 1,000. Don't know.
Yeah, who knows? So
We'll
you
reveal
can-
the answer at the end.
Yes.
Oh, good pressure by Vidal. Wins the ball back for Barca. Into the middle. Lionel Messi. He's going to set up Vidal.
Yes,
Vidal
yes.
inside the box. The cross inside by Vidal. Cleared away by the Granada defense.
It was a
Vidal
4
trying to set up
against
Messi or
2.
Griezmann.
4 against 2, yeah.
It was 4 against 2. But the pass by Messi to Vidal to the right had a bit too much power on it. Vidal got there late.
And let's see if before the 60th, 70th minute we can score at least a goal, because if not, we know in this kind of games with a bottom table team, they start wasting time, they start to try to stop every single move of Barcelona, and it cannot be the best possible scenario if Barcelona doesn't get a goal in the next following minutes. So 2 clear chances again, 3 actually. Messi shot, Rakitic, and this one of Arturo in just
Vidal.
80 minutes. So the chances are arriving.
Yeah.
Let's see if the goal also arrives.
Yeah, hopefully. Because as you said, Bruno, the more the game goes on, the more it starts. We start becoming a little bit desperate, wanting to try and get that goal, and we can, players start being a bit more less, complacent, and so the quicker we score. The quicker we score, the easier it will be, I think, for the remainder of the game.
And I think, honestly, if we score the first goal, next ones they will come, because Granada also will have to take more risks, and so it's key to score this first one. Let's see. I don't know if there are any players warming up right now, but I think also can be interesting to see new energies. The 4th ref seems to be with the, I don't know if it's for a Barcelona or Granada.
It must be for a Granada substitution. We would have seen a Barca player warming up, I think.
Yeah, there is a Granada player coming on.
Anyway, Barca attacking. Oh, lovely pass by Arturo Vidal to Griezmann inside. The Granada defense clear it. It falls to Sergi Roberto on the right. Almost 10 minutes played at the second half. We still haven't managed to break the score open, but we're still looking good.
I'm just seeing there on the touchline, Kike Setien's nice duffel coat. Georgina could have done with that duffel
Really
coat.
British, definitely.
In the warm-up show.
Here is Ansu Fati. He's going to take on Fouquier. Ansu Fati trying to get past the defender. Slipped over and wasn't able to do so. But Barca win the ball back. Here is Ansu again. Messi on the edge of the box. There goes the ball. Messi inside pass to Jordi Alba. Antoine Griezmann. I think the ball was going to Messi when Griezmann picked it up and they got into a muddle.
I'm liking a lot what I'm seeing about Umtiti. Again, in this ball, how he runs and to block this ball, and actually it was.
I thought he was fouled.
Yeah, the ref said it's a throw-in for Granada, but yeah.
Substitution for Granada. Aziz, the player, taken off, and Yangel Herrera, player from Venezuela, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
former Manchester City youngster. He's actually signed for Manchester City about a year and a half ago, and they actually let him, if I'm not mistaken, I think he's on loan, maybe.
Could well be.
On loan from Manchester City.
Moving the ball around. Oh, Busquets is fouled in midfield.
Also, Fouquier arrived this winter transfer market on loan from Watford, from the Premier League.
He'd been there before, hadn't he?
Yeah.
At Granada.
And in Getafe last season he played also quite well. He scored some goals.
Let's hope we can see a bit more from Barca in these following minutes. Here is Arturo Vidal. Griezmann coming to pick the ball up. Rakitic. No. Barca lose the ball and commit a foul.
Yeah, for me, it's about time. I would like to see a change. I think it's time for somebody like Artur to come on. Yeah. Maybe, perhaps. I think.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll have to see how
we can see
Quique Setién shakes things up.
Setién talking to his assistant, and explaining that potentially there's going to be a change coming soon.
I don't know, but I can't see any Barca players warming up at the moment.
No,
it doesn't. At the bottom of our screens now. Barca running out with the ball. Here is Lionel Messi speeding up down the middle. He's got Ansu to his right, Griezmann to his left. Messi can take it himself. Here goes Lionel Messi, tried to squeeze himself in between two defenders, but the ball was taken away from him. He took the difficult route. It's one that he's usually successful in, but this time the ball was taken away from him. He has it again, though. Here is Messi. He's got Griezmann making a run. The pass was going towards him, but the Granada defense cleared it away again. Throw in for Barca on the right flank now. You can see how eager the Barca players are, because Sergio Roberto went straight to take that throw in. Lovely little combination between Griezmann and Ansu Fati, and now trying to set up Messi. The pass wasn't accurate enough.
So, Robert, if you give me a couple minutes, just to go through social media real quick, if something happens, just you interrupt me.
I interrupt, yeah.
No problem about it.
You know I have no problem with interrupting. Ricky Puig warming up. And the fans like that. We like that.
Yeah, of course.
So we're going to keep filling up the map with Egon H. Macaulay, Forza Barça from Kosovo, much love. Sabelo Velosa, hi, I'm a Barca fan from Sokoto, Nigeria. I love the way you guys make it easier for us to keep the good work, so thank you very much. Cherivu Aidara watching from Dallas, Texas. Rigoberto Vergara from North Dakota.
Ooh.
Perlas like...
I don't think we had North Dakota on our map.
No, maybe we're going to...
But by the way, Julia, when we talk about the map, let's just remind the fans, we have a map going on. Yeah, you do it.
Yeah, it's a virtual map of a world map, and it was blank when we started 2020, and our New Year's resolution was to fill it up with all the countries where you're watching us from. So all the comments I'm reading here, or whoever the social media here at my center, are uploaded on the map. Now, let's say, for example, if we read the comment from now Nigeria, we will fill up the blank in the map. Yeah, okay. So you just have to keep telling us where you're from. For example, sorry about that. There are still some places. There are still some places that we haven't marked on the map yet. For example, Italy is not there yet. France, we haven't seen any comments from there, but maybe there are.
We got Norway today.
We got Norway. So we're filling it in our Match Center shows. So we had North Dakota right now. Comments from.
Do you need some help, Julia? Do you need to swallow some water? Do you need a little pause? And we'll go back to you because we can talk about how Barca are moving the ball around.
You do that.
Yeah. All right. We'll take it. We'll give it back to you when you've managed to solve your coughing problems. Here is Ivan Rakitic playing with Jordi Alba. Griezmann back to Rakitic. He's looking for options. He had the run of Ansu Fati inside the box, but it was a risky pass.
I think that's lack of popcorn, Julia.
Yeah, I think it was.
Oh dear, Julia. If you need help, let us know. Here is Ivan Rakitic.
Lots of Granada players in the middle. Let's see if we can open the wings and try to create problems from that. We have quick players and powerful players.
Lots of quick passing. Here is Rakitic again passing it out to Alba. Really Messi picks it up on the edge. Messi surrounded by players. He takes it towards the left, tries to cross it inside. It bounces off of the body of a Granada defender. Messi will pass it back to Antoine Griezmann. Griezmann into the middle for Busquets. Now the ball is on the right with Ansu Fati. Ansu trying to put the ball inside. He thought there was handball when he tried to cross the ball in. He wasn't very adamant about it.
Yeah, they're making it really difficult for us now. They're being really compact. If anything, I think they're more compact now than they were in the first half.
Maybe, yeah.
I think this was the plan probably of Diego Martinez to press up probably a bit in the first half, and if there was a good result for him, a point of course it is, at halftime, then move the lines back. Exactly.
Yeah, sit back and
because actually most of the chances from Barça in this second half were shots from outside.
Oh, lovely pass inside. Vidal, Messi on the edge. Antoine Griezmann. There's a foul. A foul has been called.
Oh,
I don't know if it's the one on Messi or on Griezmann. They help each other up, and it's basically on the line of the box of the area,
really close
where the foul was committed. So it's really close range. Yeah, the foul is clear on Messi.
Yeah.
Messi normally likes a little bit more of distance. I think it's a bit close, but of course, it's still Messi.
Do you remember the free kick against Espanyol last year?
Yeah,
the one where he just like
the Victor Sanchez tried to.
It's kind of a lob over the wall. I think.
Yeah.
That's an option there, or you just have to go for power at the goalkeeper's post.
Yeah.
Under the wall.
Exactly.
Or maybe under the wall. Yeah.
I like that.
Let's see, because now most of the teams also they put a player behind the wall just to try to stop this option. But let's see.
If you can visualize the semicircle outside of the big box, the ball is right on the edge.
Yep.
Leo Messi.
He's right on the edge of that semicircle on the right-hand side of it. Messi.
Third free kick of
Third free kick of the game. Third time a charm for Lionel Messi. Here he goes. The run-up. The shot by Messi. Oh, it bounced off of someone. And I think, did it hit the crossbar as well?
Corner, surely.
Corner kick, surely. Okay, so the replay. Oh, no. There was a player there that took it very valiantly.
It hit Domingos Duarte.
It hit Domingos Duarte and it went out for a corner kick.
I'm glad it wasn't me who got hit with it.
That's very painful, especially in the cold. Cross by Rakitic. Umtiti going for the header. Granada's defense clear it away. Here is Busquets picking it up. Messi makes himself available. He passes it to Sergio Roberto, who's on the left at the moment, off that corner kick. Sergio Roberto, not a great pass towards Rakitic. That means that Granada can win the ball back. And they're out on the run right now. It's a one-on-one situation between Darwin Machís and Jordi Alba. He's got support on the left-hand side. Lots of Barca players running back to defend, and the foul committed by Arturo Vidal.
It's one of those, and Vidal knows, it's one of those where you've got to commit it, because take one for the team if you like, because you could just see Machís there.
Yeah.
Went past PK,
Actually, it was a contact, but
went past Alba first, then PK with a sliding tackle, and then I think Vidal, as he's running back.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Machís is already kind of falling.
All the refs probably let continue the action.
I don't know. Well, it's a free kick chance for Granada.
You can see
Setien
there,
and his assistant
and Sarabia
having a little talk. Sarabia, see if they can shake things up a little now with a couple of substitutions maybe. Badillo, a player who's come in the second half, is going to take that free kick.
And he scored in Los Carmenes penalty.
Here comes a shot from Badillo straight into the stands. Julia, do you want to finish your social media comments? Are you fine? You're not coughing anymore?
No, I was joking, but I'm not anymore. So we've had more comments. Perlas de la Lloba, I'm watching from Slovakia, Forza Barça. Daniel Sinana from Tanzania, East Africa. I love Barcelona Football Club. Jay Barcelonista, I'm watching live in screen and same time following via Facebook. So he's watching the game and then watching us.
I'm watching us, which is nice. Second screen. Yeah. Alexia
Morales, you guys are so cute and I love watching you guys so much. Shout out from Stockton, we love you. Forza Barça.
From where?
Stockton. It's in California.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And Kiran Hassani, thank you for your perfect analysis. Love you from Iran. So thank you very much,
guys. Thank you all from Iran. I don't know if we had Iran on our map.
What?
Did we have Iran on our map?
I'm not sure. I'll check it out.
I'll have to check. We did have it. I'm being told. I'm being told. Okay. All right. Goal kick for Barca. Ter Stegen is going to play it with Gerard Piqué, I believe. Yep. There he is. Piqué running forward. 65 minutes played, so 20 in the second half. Still 0-0.
Poor ball.
Mistake there by Sergio Roberto, gives a chance to Granada. The shot on the edge of the box. It's in the post.
Oh.
Wow. What a mistake can turn into. Puerta crosses it back in. Piqué clears the ball away. Rakitic picks it up. And Barca, playing with fire there right now.
Barca needs something, some changes, I think. Really dangerous option now for Granada.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a
I don't know who
real chance
fresh
for
legs, we
Granada.
need fresh legs and new ideas because the first half more or less the ideas were there, but right now Granada also defending really well. We have not just Barcelona playing, Granada playing also well, and the plan is going. Look, they were really close to score the first one.
The first shot they've had really in this game hit the post. It came off of a mistake from Sergi Roberto as Barca tried to play the ball from behind. We haven't seen very many of those, and now we've won the ball back. Inside pass by Arturo Vidal, trying to find Rakitic, who had to try and slide in there, but didn't manage to pick up the ball. Barca win it back again. What a great game by Sergio Busquets.
Yeah.
Man of the match honours at the moment.
I was going to say that I'm looking at the stat right now on the Barca app, and we only have 2 shots on target.
No
problem.
That's one of the things we said. Here's Antoine Griezmann, a shot on target. The rebound.
No, 3. No.
The save by Rui Silva. The rebound was also almost picked up by Lionel Messi. Alba sets up Messi on the edge of the box. Messi tries to lob it inside.
That's one thing that I know for a fact. That's one thing that Setien will be working on next week in training. There'll be plenty of shooting practice in training.
He was
the effort now by Griezmann.
Amazing. The work Griezmann is doing in defense is just amazing. What a recovery right now.
Here is Ansu Fati driving in from the right.
I think it's definitely time for a change. We need to see some fresh legs.
A midfield, I think, no?
Yeah, for sure.
Also, Carlos Perez was warming up.
Carlos Perez was also warming up, yeah.
Replacing it for Ansu Fati also can be a good option, I think.
Here is Jordi Alba. Alba trying to drive inside. The ball taken away from him.
Well, a shot on target then from inside the box, because most of the danger also was coming from the edge or outside the box. So also it's important to try to enter also there.
Sorry, Robert.
I like how we're recovering the ball so quickly after we lose it. Here's a cross inside by Ivan Rakitic. Granada clear it away again. Darwin Machís trying to run out in transition. Well defended by Sergi Roberto. It's going to be a throw-in for Barca.
Yeah, I'd like to see Ricky Puig on.
He's ready. He's ready.
Ricky Puig is coming on.
He's coming on.
Who do we think he's bringing
Arturo
in?
Vidal.
It's definitely got it. It's definitely Arturo Vidal.
You think so?
Definitely.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say Rakitic, just to be
different.
Different, exactly. Julia, what do you think? Ricky Puig for?
Sorry about that. I was just reading comments.
Okay.
So Ricky Puig
is ready. Let's see.
He's ready. He's coming on. We are guessing Arturo Vidal.
I'm guessing Arturo Vidal as well.
Okay, so 3 votes for Vidal, and I'm going to guess Rakitic. A foul on Messi. There's going to be a yellow card issued.
There's 3 or 4 Granada players now with a yellow card, and of course, well, that's going to be a red.
Is that a second yellow?
Wow.
On Germán.
I was going to say this is going to help, of course, a lot. Barcelona, there were some players with a yellow card, and right now, of course, 20 minutes with 1 extra man. That's going to be a really good advantage for Barcelona. Really good news actually for the team.
Really good news for Barca now. A tackle on Lionel Messi. I don't know why they're complaining so much. It's a foul.
I didn't remember him getting a first card, did you?
That is something that we could consider. I don't remember him seeing a yellow card, but then again, the Granada players did see a couple or 3.
I don't know if it was too much to show the second yellow card. I mean, it was a
it is
tackle,
maybe a bit too much. It was we've seen plenty of those.
They always consider that the second yellow card, in theory, has to be like a really clear one. You can show, I think, this foul as of the first yellow card, but I'm not 100% sure if for a second one. But I mean, that's the ref decision and his criteria. So Germán sent off.
Yeah, sending off there with 20 minutes remaining.
For us.
So I mean, it's definitely good for Barca.
That can shake things a little bit.
I always think it's a shame. I always like to win 11 against 11.
Yeah, I get it.
And these last minutes, it's been a beautiful match, fast, without interruptions. And now, of course, Granada will try to stop.
By the way, guys, I got the answer. It's Rakitic for Ricky Puig. I got it right. I got it right. No, all 3 of you.
You said Rakitic.
I said Rakitic. All 3 of you said Arturo.
Yeah.
Ricky Puig making his season debut for Barca.
He was really eager to make his debut.
Here's a cross by Lionel Messi into the hands of Rui Silva. Yeah, I think he was eager, and the fans were really eager to see him as well.
I agree.
I want to see how Setien approaches these last few minutes with this 0-0 score.
Maybe
is he going to bring on an extra forward and take off a midfielder, for example?
That's another option.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know if it's Carlos Perez who... No, it's Arthur now. Arthur warming up right now.
Artur warming up, and
Carlos
Carlos
Perez
Perez is warming up already as well.
Let's see if Riqui Puig can
get involved. Yeah, another yellow card. This one is for Carlos Fernandez. Granada trying to slow the game down, and now they're getting frustrated as well, especially with the sending off.
Well, because I think that they see that it's going to be really tough for them to try to not concede a goal in 19 minutes against Barça in the Camp Nou, and with one extra man for the local team.
Yeah, because it was already hard for us. They didn't need extra difficulty.
That's the way they're going to try to waste. They're wasting time now also in the substitution. That's the only thing that they can do right now, try to defend this point that they are right now winning in this stadium.
Yeah, they're wasting time definitely now. The Barca players are getting frustrated. Third and final substitution. Eteki, the player who hit the post with a chance just a few minutes ago, is the player replaced. They've brought in a defender, Martinez.
Yeah, the
former Barcelona
player, exactly. Yeah. Antonio Martinez.
It looks as though they are happy to take away a point, which majority of teams we've seen are more than happy.
At Camp Nou against probably the best team
with 10 men now.
Who wouldn't?
Yep, exactly.
72 minutes played. Barca looking for the opener. Sam, you could get your prediction right, you know.
I could do, yeah.
Yeah, actually, you're really close.
You're the closest at the moment.
I just knew it was going to be a really tough game today. I just had, before I was coming here, I just thought to myself, I know how well Granada are in terms of their resilience, how they want to come and make it difficult for the home team, and they've proven it. I mean, we've had majority of the possession, we've had a couple of shots, well, I should say more than a couple of shots which have been off target.
Here is Busquets, leaving it to Lionel Messi, who was running in fast, taken down but with no foul. Barca attacking with 10 men in Granada's half. Riqui Puig getting involved right from the beginning. Puig to Busquets, Ansu Fati, Messi on the edge of the box trying to turn. He sends it out to Alba. Alba with a cross inside, and Griezmann couldn't connect.
Good chance now. Good combination here.
Good combination, yeah. I like how we're playing, like looking for all the ways possible to attack, but in an organised way.
Yeah.
Moving the ball around very, very well.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Arturo Vidal next off. It's got to be.
Yeah.
Everyone would think I'm being critical of Arturo Vidal, and that is not the case.
No.
I just think I would like to see Arturo now and then Vidal off, because we don't need Busquets and Vidal. I don't think.
And now even more now with Granada with one less player.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Yeah. We're outnumbering them definitely, and all of their players are defending close to their box. Here is Vidal on the turn. It's a handball by Messi or Busquets. I don't know. It bounced off of the arm of someone.
Busquets.
15 minutes remaining. So yeah, probably Setien needs to also try to change more things, because it's not enough with just Riqui Puig. A couple of touches, good combinations in these first minutes that he's playing.
Here we go.
Carlos Perez is going to be the next player to come in for Barca. We'll see who he replaces. I imagine it's going to be Ansu Fati.
Yeah, I
think so.
And also to take some pressure off Setien, he's only been here for a week. I mean, we can't expect to turn things around in one day to the other. I mean, it takes some time to...
Barcelona got plenty of chances.
Alba making a run down the left. Oh, the cross inside, is cut short. But Riqui Puig wins it back.
Well won, Riqui Puig.
Good effort by Riqui Puig to win the ball back. Here is Messi, Griezmann, Vidal, the back heel to Messi. The shot in! Yes, finally!
We did it. We got it.
Finally, Barca break the deadlock.
Come on. What a effort. 75 minutes, but Barcelona was deserving the goals. Now, Julia was just saying, but Setien was doing things well. The team are showing really good things in just 1 week.
Absolutely.
And the only thing missing was the goal, and in the end, Leo Messi did it. And I think right now with this goal, with Granada, with 10 men, we have to be, of course, optimistic to this.
And obviously, with great ball movement once again. It's a beauty to see the goal. Riqui Puig wins it back on the left flank. Riqui plays it back to Sergio Busquets. Busquets, Messi initiates things in the middle. Griezmann, one little flick to Vidal, who's already inside the box.
What a goal,
Extra pass by Vidal
to
set up Messi, who's running in from behind. Vidal with a backheel pass. With his back to Messi. Messi, more or less from the penalty spot, with his right foot, finishes comfortably in front of the keeper. Barca 1, Granada 0. Messi, 14 goals in La Liga.
And that is the Barca that we like to see.
That's Cruyff, that's Barca, that's fantastic goal.
What a goal. And actually, after seeing this goal, I was thinking, because it's nearly 90 minutes on the game, so I was thinking about the MVP of today's game. And I don't know, because I mean, all the players have done something for this victory.
I have one candidate. I've already mentioned it, but
I know.
You're going for Busquets.
I think I'm going to go for Busquets the way things are going. I've been really impressed with this game today.
Yeah, but what I like is that it's not easy
it's not clear. It's not clear.
The favorite player of
for
the game.
me, I think Messi has to make the difference again, not just for the goal. In every
fair shout.
I know it's not really original. I know, but in every single move he's involved, and
sometimes, I mean. Sometimes we try to be original just so that we don't vote the same. We don't always vote the same. It's kind of always the same. He is the best player in the world, so it's normal that he is MVP. So here is Ansu Fati making a run down the right flank. He's got Fulquier in front of him. Griezmann getting involved. The pass goes back to Lionel Messi. Here is Messi with the support of Busquets. Inside pass to Riqui Puig. Riqui Puig back to Messi. Messi to Riqui Puig, who has a defender on him. Carlos Pérez is waiting to come on.
Yeah, for my MVP, I have to agree with you, Robert. I think today Sergio Busquets just edges it for me. You could argue with Messi, but I've seen, for me, it's a different Busquets today. Under Valverde, it's like as though he didn't have the opportunity to express himself. And early on in the first half, when I seen him take the shot on, and I think it went just wide. It automatically gave me that belief that he's obviously, the players have been told midweek, express yourself and go
here's
on.
Busquets, here he is, setting up Messi on the edge of the box. A shot by Messi, punched away by Rui Silva. The Barca players are enjoying themselves now.
And right now, if we follow the stats of possession during this game, in this final 12 minutes, I don't expect Barca to suffer so much.
It's going to be over 80.
Barca controlling the game, and Barca trying to score the second one.
It's interesting because I had between 70 and 80 of my secret prediction for the first goal.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh. Ansu Fati is the player taken off for Carlos Pérez. Ansu goes past the goal line. Has to not waste time, and Carlos Pérez comes in.
He shined in the first 15 minutes, but probably then he went a bit down. But another good game, I think, for Ansu. He's still going. He's still going.
Barca take the corner. Here is Sergio Roberto. The pass goes to Riqui Puig. Riqui Puig to Messi on the left. Here is Riqui again. Can he put a cross inside? No, the pass goes to Busquets in the middle. The pass inside by Busquets. Looking for the run of Messi. It goes out for a goal kick.
And also
maybe he could have shot that. He could have took that on himself, maybe.
Yeah, he could.
He would have been our MVP. 100% sure.
No, exactly.
He puts really involved in every single also move and how he passes the ball. Let's see if it seems that Setien is going to believe a lot in him. He's going to have lots of minutes now. Also, Aleñá is another. I mean, there's not many midfielders. 5 for now, right now.
Yeah, exactly. Aleñá went to Betis, so now we've got 5 midfielders. Artur just coming back from an injury. De Jong was out suspended today. Yeah. So I think Riqui is going to get some opportunity. Let's see if we can make a bit more of an impact in this game. I mean, he already has, because the goal originates from his recovery of the ball.
I think it's also this kind of player that, I mean, he sometimes also Busquets, that it's not like Messi or like a striker that tries shots, has a lot of chances, but all the balls that go and passes, and it's also really important. It's not really visible, but it's important also. And he also works a lot in defense, Riqui. And he has been playing a lot in Segunda B, third division.
Yeah.
That is a kind of category.
It's a very
strong.
physical, very
Exactly.
physical league. Artur is getting ready to come on. I imagine Arturo Vidal is the player who's going to be taken off, but we'll have to see.
And lots of weeks out injured, so it's also important to see him again.
Yeah, getting back
in the field
into rhythm. I imagine Artur will be one of the players who plays against Ibiza.
Yeah, he made an impact in the first months of the competition with important goals.
He was so good.
But then, unfortunately, with the injuries, he suffered. But yeah, has to be a key man also in the next, not this year, in the next seasons for Barça.
I like the triangles the Barca players associating with each other. Good ball movement. Here is Riqui Puig. Now, can he look for the 3 pass? Now the pass got caught in between because Carlos Perez had made a run. Messi thought Carlos Perez was behind him. Barca win the ball back anyway.
They keep winning the ball back.
Yeah, no, I know, it's amazing. It's amazing. I want to know how many recoveries Barca have had and how many recoveries Sergio Busquets has had, definitely, because well, he seems to have a magnet today on his foot.
Yeah.
Here is Alba.
It'd be nice to hopefully get that second goal if we can.
Yeah, exactly. Just be able to watch the final minutes calmly.
Exactly.
Yeah. Barca are looking for it. Here is Lionel Messi driving forward. Messi, he's inside the box, so trying to run in between 4 defenders. Didn't seem possible, but Barca keep the ball alive after a touch by Rui Silva. Griezmann has the ball on the right flank and he passes it back to Sergio Roberto.
Yeah, it's very dangerous when it's at 1-0. You know,
it is.
Yeah.
One chance and the other team is always in, and they always get that opportunity.
Yeah.
So it's really important that we do get that second goal.
Fortunately, Granada, we have to remember that they are playing just with 10 men. So
yeah, exactly.
Of course, that's also an important thing to take into account. Let's see, because it seems the third substitution, it's Arturo Vidal off.
Arturo Vidal off, Artur in. 8 minutes remaining. Good game by Arturo Vidal.
Another one. He gave the assist actually.
Yeah, the assist for Messi in the goal. Definitely.
I think
Back heel assist. Right, wasn't it?
Sorry?
Yeah,
Assist? Yeah.
I think he's having probably one of the best seasons in his career. He's not playing. He's being now important.
Exactly.
But
And he's not been a regular starter.
Yeah.
But
when he's been called upon, he's proven that he's still got it in the tank and he's delivering.
All minutes he has played have been quality minutes, you know.
Yeah.
So.
And he's one of the top scorers of Barca, actually.
Let's see if Barca can do something in transition. Here is Riqui Puig running forward. He's got Griezmann to his left. Riqui Puig driving with the ball. He's got Griezmann. The shot by Griezmann hits the side netting.
Antoine, he was close.
What a great drive there by Riqui Puig.
Yes.
He's got some pace, hasn't he?
I like what
It's
we're
great
seeing
to
from
see him because
I see him with a lot of confidence also.
Exactly.
It's his first league game this season, but it seems also that mentally probably he has made a step forward also, and he believes that he can be there in this squad and he can be an important player.
Yeah, he has confidence on himself.
you just see how windy it is there.
It is so windy and cold at the Camp
I mean,
Nou.
I was just watching Riqui Puig's hair, and it's like he's got short. If you don't know him, he's got short hair, but literally his hair was literally like
all over the place.
all over the place. Yeah, it was
It could happen with you, Sam, if you were playing there.
exactly. Yeah, your hair would be like Georgina's,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
all over the place. Like yeah.
I would shave it off as well.
Victor Diaz moving down the right flank. Here is a cross inside. Piqué brings it down on his chest, tries to clear. Granada will have a chance at the set piece because Riqui Puig fouled Gon Alonso.
Probably it's going to be one of the most dangerous chances for Granada because just 5 minutes remaining and it's a set piece. So
I imagine a chance to cross the ball inside, bring their tall players forward. Barca need to defend this situation well because we are moving into the final stages of the game and
important to be focused, defending this action.
I mean, conceding a goal now would be very dangerous. Cross coming in from the right.
Out.
Well cleared by the Barca defense. Carlos Perez picks it up and he's outrunning. Here is Carlos Perez being chased down by Duarte, I believe it was.
Switch. Oh.
No, Barca are going to keep the ball, take it patiently.
Yeah, a lot of the times under Valverde, we've seen the crossfield switch.
Yeah.
Whereas now we're seeing it all
just
calm on the floor.
Calm down.
Yeah, exactly.
Carlos Perez had no options because he was running solo, so he just came to a halt, turned around and passed it back to a teammate. Busquets, lovely little pass inside to Riqui Puig. Riqui Puig going to feed Jordi Alba on the left. Here is Alba. Barca moving the ball around.
I don't know if you're missing, I'll imagine, yes, Luis Suarez today, the goal probably. I don't know if in the post-game analysis
exactly. I mean,
but he was scoring lots of goals. He was
our second goal scorer.
And probably it's also an important factor to take into account that today you had some problems to score goals because the chances were there, but...
Yeah, and it's the first game without him, actually.
It is. Team are going to have to get used to playing without him. Here is Lionel Messi picking the ball up. He had the run of Carlos Perez on the right, preferred to turn and pass it back to Sergio Busquets.
It'd be interesting, actually, in Luis Suarez's absence to see whether the likes of Abel Ruiz from the B team could move into the first team, maybe get the opportunity.
Pimienta is not giving him lots of minutes this year. He's suffering a little bit in the B team, so...
We'll have to see. Here is Lionel Messi.
He's got plenty of potential.
Sorry, Sam.
He's got plenty of potential. Sorry,
Here
Robert.
is Messi. Out wide to Jordi Alba. Can he put the cross inside? Alba goes to the goal line. The cross at the far post. Carlos Perez picks it up, tries to look for an opening. Busquets on the edge of the box. Riqui Puig on the edge as well. Barca moving it around, trying to look for space. Here's a cross by Lionel Messi. Barca keep it alive. Carlos Perez. Griezmann.
I can feel it coming.
Here's Artur on the right. Barca moving it around, just dancing around on the edge of the box. Messi looks for the shot. It bounces off of a defender. Riqui Puig protecting the ball. Lovely little turn. Riqui to Messi.
Beautiful.
Messi surrounded by three, gets the ball to Busquets. Barca still close to Granada's area. The shot by Carlos Perez into the hands. Oh, it was Griezmann, sorry.
Fantastic job for Granada. How they're defending is really difficult to enter inside the box, and they are defending really well, actually.
And with only 10 players,
yeah.
I mean, they're doing great work.
Three minutes remaining, or 2.5 more like.
And we don't expect a long stoppage time because there was a really fast game.
No, really fast substitutions.
Yeah. I reckon maybe 3 minutes.
Yeah,
maximum.
Three.
Maximum, yeah.
Yeah, 3 minutes usually.
And we're hoping for a second goal.
Yeah.
This is making me a bit uncomfortable. Now, Riqui Puig with the ball in the centre circle. Sends it over to the left for Samuel Umtiti. Pass to Jordi Alba. Here is Riqui getting involved. Lots of touches by Riqui Puig.
Yeah. I've got my man of the match in my head, Robert.
Okay, well, we'll reveal it once the game is over. Here is Busquets. Oh, the ball taken away from Busquets, and now it's 2-on-3 for Granada. Barca need to defend this well. Good job by Sergio Roberto to win the ball back, and now it falls to Busquets again. Riqui Puig inside to Messi.
Oh,
lovely combination. A foul on Riqui Puig. The referee says play on because Messi has the ball. Here's Messi again. Barca trying to push it forward. Once again, here is Artur, Busquets, Messi. Looking for spaces. Messi trying to chip it over the defense to get it to Riqui Puig. That wasn't a successful option, but Barca are winning the ball back almost immediately every time. 1 minute remaining now.
As soon as they lose it, it's bang. They've got it back. Yeah. And that's what we've liked to see. And that's what Barca have been. That's what Barca are renowned for.
Exactly.
When they lose the ball, they win it straight away.
Lovely exhibition of passing today. Here is Riqui Puig. Now Artur on the right. He can drive forward, try and take a shot. He has Griezmann inside. Can Griezmann shoot? Oh, tried to filter the pass through to Messi once again. The Granada defense.
Another time, Titi, fantastic recovery from Titi again.
Yeah, great game by Samuel Titi. Great game.
It's important if he recovers this confidence.
Yeah, good.
Oh, here is Griezmann. He can take it one-on-one. Griezmann, the shot with his right, blocked. The rebound falls to Riqui Puig. Riqui Puig with Messi. This is happening on the left. Jordi Alba. He has Messi close to him. Also Riqui Puig. Riqui over to Artur. Carlos Perez. Barca looking for options. Perez with the drive. Fulquier takes it away from him. Once again, Busquets wins the ball back. Here is Sergio trying to protect it. He is dispossessed.
3 minutes.
How much time is going to be added? 3?
Yeah.
We've hit the 90th minute mark. 3 minutes remaining in the game. It's 1-0 for Barca. The goal scored by Lionel Messi.
Don't forget, Robert, full time, we've got to reveal to our fans how much popcorn is in
Exactly, how much popcorn is in the big bowl.
You have to stick until the end of the game.
Hopefully we're going to celebrate
Stick
this
and stay with us.
popcorn day with a Barca victory, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Be a great celebration of National Popcorn Day in the USA. Here is Riqui Puig once again. Great turn, forward pass, looking for Griezmann. The Granada defense clear it away. Barça have it again. Oh, Messi. Dispossessed by Gonalons, a touch by Sergio Roberto, throw-in for Granada. This is making me uncomfortable, guys.
Yeah, but it would be so unfair if Granada gets
Well, it would be very unfair, but I mean, everything can happen in 2 minutes.
Yeah, no, I know.
Barça just needs another long possession and game will be over. So
Yes, I know, but now Granada have the ball with the throw-in. So here is Herrera.
2 minutes.
Artur trying to win it back for Barça. Good job by Artur Melo. Couple of turns. Here's Sergio Roberto close to him. Artur is going to pass it back to Piqué. Piqué straight into the stands.
Just into row Z, just how we like it. Can't score when it's in the stands.
1 minute and a half left. Throw into Granada, and they're dangerously getting close to our box. We need to win the ball back and take it over to their half. Here's a cross inside. Alba heads it away. Who can pick it up? Riqui Puig, Busquets. Oh, the pass by Riqui. Very dangerous there. A turn, a shot to Stegen. Wow.
Oof, that was
a final chance for Granada. The shot was by Darwin Machís, and I don't think anyone will be happy with that risky pass in which Barça lost the ball close to their box. Griezmann. Riqui with a lovely pass
ball.
to
Is going to finish
Perez.
it off.
Oh no! Sorry, to Messi. It's going to be a corner kick
and
for Granada.
This has to end here now. We have to control like timings now. 45 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
Riqui knows he made a mistake.
Short corner.
Yeah, but you see...
Keep it in the corner. Sorry, Julia.
No, I was going to say that Riqui Puig realized he made a mistake and he acted like, okay, let's change this, and he put this amazing pass to Messi.
Yeah.
Keep the ball in the corner now.
We need to keep it there. Artur back to Messi. Under 30 seconds left. If Barca keep the ball, we're gonna
pass to Ter Stegen
get 3
now.
points. Oh, lovely little bit of skill here by Busquets, taking a little bit of a risk. Treading on the ball.
That's it.
And showing it to his defender and then taking it away. I think this is going to end here.
Yes.
Artur, Sergio Roberto.
Yep, the
Barca
referee's
moving the
looked at
ball
his
around.
watch.
The
There we
referee
go.
is going to
It's
blow the whistle.
full-time.
Full time. Barca get the first win in Quique Setien's era. Barca 1, Granada 0. Lionel Messi, the scorer, 3 vital points to stay at the top of the table. Guys, take it away with your impressions.
I got my prediction.
You did.
And you win your prediction. You win your prediction. Well done, Sam.
Yeah.
Well done, Sam.
I mean, I have to say that even though my prediction was a 4-0, so I expected a lot of goals, I actually expected what we saw today. I expected control. I expected this kind of play. I liked a lot what we've seen today. Those passes between all the players, like everyone was involved in all the plays. I think it was amazing to see this kind of game, to see how good they are, and to see that even though we said it before, it's the first game without Suarez, we got to play without him. Even though it was hard, it was difficult, it's going to be difficult. We have to adapt to this new situation, and then we will do it. And also, I was seeing Ansu Fati. I think he was amazing during the first minutes of the game. I agree with Bruno. Maybe he kind of went down a little bit. But I have to say, besides from all Barca players, Riqui Puig, he was in the field for 15 minutes. He just made a mistake right now. But I think what we saw from him, it was his debut here in La Liga, and it was amazing. I think we have to be fully confident in those young players that they have a spot here in the Barca squad.
Yeah, we've seen a plan, we've seen personality, we've seen in just 1 week Setien has been able to starting to introduce some new aspects in Barcelona's game. And well, the only thing I'm a bit worried is about who's gonna take all the goals that Suarez was scoring, because of course Messi's there and there's no doubt, but let's see if Griezmann can make a step forward now that Suarez is not there. A lack of goal a little bit today for Barca, because the chances were there, we got plenty of chances, but well, I think for first week in charge for Quique Setién, lots of positives and good things, and I think this Barca, at least the way they played, also the goal is a fantastic combination, so lots of ideas, we've seen a good Barca, I think, and let's see now with the time and with a lot of work in the training sessions, in the ground, I think the mean, we have to be optimistic for this final part of the season.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, we've seen the foundations already there put in place that no doubt Setien will, you know, we've seen a brief spell of it today in the game. There was lots of positives to take out of the match. And moving forward, I can only see Barca growing on the possession-based play that we've seen so far in the game. It was interesting the first couple of minutes. You see Barca with the ball on the floor, short passes, tiki-taka Barca-like, what we like to see from over the years. And unfortunately, that went when Valverde was in charge. But now we're seeing a different Barca, a different style of play, and it's something which Setien said I remember him saying in his press conference that he would like to implement his ideas and that it will take time. And no question, in the week leading up next week and for the remainder of this week, it will only get better and better on the training ground. There seems to be more fluidity with the players. The players seem to be more taking control of the game. They're more fluid. They're expressing themselves more. They're more confident. Touching on Busquets, like he went on and took the shot early on in the first half.
Exactly. We saw a lot of that. You were talking about passes. I've got a curious stat here that our editor Tom sent us. This season, Barca had gone in passes in the league between 374 passes in Getafe, and the maximum was 719 against Betis. Today, over 900.
Wow.
And also possession has to be around
possession.
80%.
We'll have a look when we look at the stats. Let me just check it up because I don't think it's been updated yet.
That's.
I mean, it's got to be over 80. Over 80.
Yes.
Over 80. It's got to be over 80. We're waiting for Sergio Busquets to talk to our colleague Marc Brau. We'll be listening to him shortly. Great game. Great first impression for Quique Setien's team. Obviously, a lot that needs to be polished. I think that Barca made a couple of mistakes that could have been very costly. One by Sergio Roberto. It's just when you play the passing game from behind, you're taking risks, and if you're not pinpoint accurate, it can cost you. It can cost you. The mistake by Sergio Roberto turned into a shot by Eteki, I think it was, that hit the post, and then the late one by Ricky Puig, the shot by Darwin Machís, saved by Ter Stegen, fortunately. We obviously need to be very careful with those mistakes. Setien will definitely not be happy about those, and he'll
look to iron them out.
Yeah, exactly. No, definitely. But all in all, I think a very positive impression. I think the players were so eager today to make a good impression with their new coach, show that things have changed and everything, that it kind of played against them as the game went on. So if we'd have scored earlier on, everything would have clicked. Gone fluidly, but as the minutes went by and we hadn't scored, I think the players started to feel a bit anxious, a bit nervous, and we saw in the celebration it was kind of like at last.
Players and also manager.
And the manager Setien as well. No.
Also you want to start with a victory.
You want to start with a win. The team played well. We'll look at the stats later on, but I'm very impressed. And looking forward to seeing how Barca does later on this season. You touched upon one of the points which I think, in a way, for Quique Setien, let me see how I put this. In a way, for Quique Setien, it's inverted commas good that Suarez is not in the squad, at least for a period of time, because it means he can shuffle around more options in the attack. Whereas if you've got Suarez, you've got Griezmann, you've got Messi, they kind of have to play because they're so good. So, and Suarez is your second top scorer. So now Setien has options to move around his pieces. Obviously, very unfortunate that Suarez is not playing because, as I say, second top goal scorer and second player in assists in the team as well. So I'm looking forward to see how the season moves on. I'm being told that we can now listen to Sergio Busquets talking to Marc Brau from Barça TV.
Però al final s'ha fet justícia, no? Amb aquest gol de Messi 1-0, després de tot el que ha passat aquesta setmana, més enllà de que s'ha jugat bé, important haver sumat els 3 punts.
Sí, molt important, no? Per seguir de manera positiva d'uns resultats que no venien gaire bé, que eren molts empats i la pèrdua de la Supercopa, però bueno, ja tenim la ment a la Lliga, avui era un partit important per començar la segona volta bé, Jo crec que hem fet un bon partit, sí que és veritat que fins al final no s'ha pogut aconseguir el gol, però que l'equip ha pressionat bé, ha jugat bé, ha tingut la pilota, ha tingut la possessió, ha triangulat bé, ha sigut un equip sòlid que gairebé no ens han fet ocasions i bueno, doncs content i segur que anirem creixent mica en mica.
Deia Setién ahir a la roda de premsa que intentaven transmetre's uns primers missatges en aquesta primera setmana. Com a mínim al camp s'ha vist que l'equip ha intentat tenir possessions més llargues, intentar dominar més a través de la pilota. No sé si també heu tingut aquesta sensació, que heu pogut adaptar el que us ha demanat el míster, tot i que porteu pocs dies treballant amb ell.
Sí, jo crec que hem aconseguit durant bastant temps del partit això, que com tu dius encara és aviat, li hem de donar temps per ser millors, per ser millor equip, per agafar els matisos que vol el nou míster, però jo crec que ho agafarem ràpid perquè és una idea i una filosofia molt del que veníem venint aquí al Barça i esperem, com he dit abans, créixer i ser millor equips i lluitar per tot al final de temporada.
Al final el partit s'acaba decidint amb 1-0, però la sensació és que segurament el gol podia haver arribat molt més abans, sinó que la victòria és justa.
Sí. Bueno, a la primera part ja han tingut ocasions, a la segona també, jo crec que, com he dit abans, hem sigut un equip sòlid en atac com en defensa. En defensa no ens han fet gairebé perills, sí, és veritat que han donat un pal, no? Però bueno, més enllà d'això jo crec que hem tingut el partit controlat, que la llàstima ha sigut que hem fet el gol tard, però hem estat còmodes, hem tingut la pilota i sabríem que les possessions i les ocasions acabarien arribant per fer el gol i així ha sigut.
Sergio, gràcies, enhorabona. Sergio Busquets, analitzant el partit, un partit basat sobretot en la paciència que ha tingut el Barça en el joc, en la possessió i també en el partit per poder acabar marcant. Ha arribat una mica tard el gol, però afortunadament.
Those were the words of Sergio Busquets with Marc Brau from Barça TV. 3 questions. Generally analysing the game, saying that it was important to get off to a winning start with Setién and to start the second half of the league with a win. Let's not forget that Barça drawn at points, drawn level right now with Real Madrid at the top of the table. He said that the team did struggle to score, but there was good ball movement. The team felt comfortable on the field. Now, I liked the words he was using, like all the passing. He felt very comfortable in possession. Long possessions, he said, longer than what we'd been used to this season, that the team was very solid. So in general, Busquets was happy with how the team played. He said that obviously it's still early for Setién. He hasn't been here for a week yet, so we need to give the new coach time. But he says that with what he wants to bring to the team, it's a style, philosophy that we're used to here at Barça, so he feels the team will adapt very quickly to what the demands of Quique Setién are. And then kind of analysing the game or summing the game up, he said that, well, it took a while for the goal to come, but the team created chances in the first half, created chances in the second half, barely didn't concede any apart from the one that hit the post. And that it was a shame that it took them a while to score, but that they felt comfortable during the game, and all in all, it's an important win.
I agree 100%, and after listening to him, the word solid, I think it's what defines what we've been seeing. It was like a rock. All the players, they were together. They were following each other and supporting themselves, and I think that besides of the result of this 1-0, what we saw today isn't actually reflected on that result, I believe.
No. The result doesn't reflect the game. We saw Sergio Busquets talk. Do you want to see his stats?
Yeah, sure.
I'm eager to see.
And you do, especially.
I want to see if my call for man of the match is justified or not. So let's have a look at the stats by Sergio Busquets, if they can come up on our screen. Busquets, for me, well, definitely making man of the match merit. So Busquets today, total passes 157, impressive. Successful passes 142, very accurate. He got a total of 179 touches. He made 5 tackles. He regained possession for Barça 16% of the time, so counting all of the players, Busquets regained it 16% of the time, and 2 key passes in the game which created opportunities. Busquets involved. He also had 1 shot which did it go over the crossbar?
It went over the crossbar,
right over the crossbar. Yep. So Busquets with some good stats there. Now that we're pointing him out and I've made my call for man of the match, do you want to vote for man of the match?
Sure.
Shall we do that on our boards? For me, it's him. Even though Messi scored, and Messi is a clear candidate always, for me, the man of the match today is the man we just saw talking. Busquets, Sergio Busquets, for me, is the best player because it felt like he had a magnet on his right boot or his whole body. He was winning the ball back constantly today.
In the past years, when Barca has won all the titles of Champions League, he has been a key man. And so, if Barcelona, this new Barcelona of Setien, wants to win titles, Busquets will have to play at the level of today.
Oh,
That's
definitely.
really important. And even more in Champions League games and league games against the top teams, it's really important always to have Busquets at this level. It makes the difference. I think it's okay. Messi is apart, but apart from Messi, Busquets probably is the second or third most important player in the team to build from the back to the attacks.
So your man of the match is?
I'll go for Messi. Actually.
You're going for Messi?
Yeah, because
you're going for Messi.
He made a really impact in every move he was involved. And I think, of course, he scored the key goal and the only goal of the game. But I also want to highlight some Umtiti. We talked a lot about him. I'm not picking him as a man of the match, but Umtiti today, and I think he's showing week after week that he's arriving again at the level that he showed a couple of seasons ago, where he was solid with Piqué as a top pair centre-backs, probably the best of the world.
All right, so you wanted to talk about Umtiti. Sam, take it away, because I can see your board.
Yeah, I've actually gone for the man himself, Umtiti, for man of the match, and I've actually got hashtag Umtiti Reborn.
Oh.
Because I think today he's shown why, as Bruno's touched on, he's capable of being one of the best centre-backs defenders in the world. And under the new Setien era, I believe he can be a key component to Barca's back line moving forward. And I think it will also be interesting because he will provide stiff competition for Lenglet, who we've seen featuring many times alongside PK. So today, for me, it was Umtiti, and hopefully he can continue his performances moving forward and helping Barca to many clean sheets under the Setien era.
And finally, Julia, who is your man of the match?
I have to agree with Robert.
Busquets
as well. I think that today what we needed the most was a goal. It turned out to be a Messi goal, but I think it wouldn't have been possible without Busquets' performance. As I said before, I think that the result doesn't show what we've been seeing during this 90 minutes. I loved to see that they were, as Busquets said, solid. They were compact there, and I think he was the main guy responsible for that. So to me, the invisible work from Busquets.
Sergio Busquets, the centre man of the match then, because he got 2 votes and Umtiti got 1 and Messi got 1. We can hear what Riqui Puig had to say after the game, so let's have a look.
Portes tota la setmana treballant amb el primer equip, avui has tingut l'oportunitat de jugar uns minuts i destacats. Com et prens de tot el que ha passat aquesta setmana?
Bueno, pues amb optimisme, sobretot, amb molta alegria. Jo crec que pues, jo faré el que em diguin, si haig de baixar el B, pues baixaré i seguiré jugant com estic jugant, i si em quedo al primer equip, pues...
We had of Riqui Puig. So he said that he's very optimistic with his approach, that he'll do what he's asked to do. He can play for Barça B if he's asked to. He can train with the first team. He will adapt, but he's obviously very happy with what happened today and optimistic with his future. So I love to see Riqui Puig today.
And yeah, me too. And I think what he showed was that whenever they call him, he will be 100% there, and he will try to do the things as good as possible. Even though he made a mistake in the last 5 minutes of the game, an unfortunate mistake, I think what we saw today from him, it was really good. I think he has a promising
it was very
future.
Impressive. Very impressive, and always wanting to be involved. Let's have a look at the stats of the game, guys. We can show them on our screens. They'll come up in just about a minute. There we go. So in this game that ended, Barça 1, Granada 0. Impressive stats: 82% possession versus 18% of Granada. 18 shots by the Barca players, only 6 of them on target, so 1/3 of Barca shots on target. 4 shots by Granada, none of them on target. 6 corners for Barca and none for Granada. Just 1 offside called against Barca. 3 called against Granada. 987 passes for Barca, 203 for Granada. I mean, times how many? More than times 4.
Busquets was 150, Granada 203, so more or less.
Well, more or less. Passing accuracy of 92% for Barca, 63% for Granada, making many mistakes due to Barca's pressure. 2 yellow cards for Granada and 1 red card That happened before Barca's goal. Fortunately, Barca had to play the last 20 minutes against 10 men, and that's when the goal arrived. So at least we took advantage of it.
Yeah, no yellow cards for us. I mean, fair play from our players, from Barca players. No yellow cards, no red cards. So I think it shows that, well, we probably didn't need to make the tackles that could cause a yellow card. So
Granada actually had a post, and okay, the last also a shot, a dangerous one in the final minute, but in general terms, they create nothing.
There was
Almost
1 minute in the game where I turned around and said Vidal took one for the team and he didn't receive the yellow card.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
that's a bonus as well.
No, I remember that situation. We're getting ready in a couple of minutes. I think we'll be able to talk to Sarah. Oh, we got it? We got it? No, not yet. Okay, we can go to the analysis then.
Sure.
We can go to the analysis. Let's see if you agree with me, guys. High possession, of course, and accurate passing. It's what we saw in the stats. So 82% and possession and 92% accurate passing. And in dangerous areas, I think. We played most of the game in their half, moving the ball around, trying to create opportunities. 18 shots, 6 of them on target. I think this is the way that Setien wants to go, definitely. Immediate recovery of the ball as well. We saw that every time that we made a mistake in a pass, Granada just tried to get it away from the box, and Busquets was there first. We saw Sergio Roberto winning the ball back many times. Umtiti with lots of anticipation as well. Generally just good, intense pressure by Barca and very effective winning the ball back. And of course, Lionel Messi, the decisive man. Once again, 14th goal in La Liga. Top scorer in all competitions, surpassing Karim Benzema. Messi with his right foot today as well, off of the assist by Arturo Vidal. He made the difference, but I think it was a whole team effort today, as we were saying. No one was really, really outstanding compared to the rest. No. It was a really high level performance by the whole team.
Yeah. But also no one was really bad.
Exactly.
So
everyone was perfect.
Everyone played really well. And I mean, the thing, for me, the most important thing is that we start seeing things in this Barca team. Probably in these first months of Valverde, okay, there was one really good game, but then another bad one. There was not a clear plan, I think. And I think Setien, at least he has the plan. If it is going to work, we will see it during the season. But he has the plan, and I think week by week...
It's time to master the plan.
It's exactly. Yep. Anyway, we've got 2 things we need to do before we end the show, and if we can listen to Kickoff Setien, we will, but so far, no luck in that sense. Secret predictions, guys? Secret predictions?
I think we have a video of you and Setien celebrating the goal at the same time. I think you will going to see this.
Okay, all right. Yeah, there it is. He looks so relieved.
Yeah.
Well, so do I think. So do I. But I think relief is the definition of the Kickoff Setien celebration, at least. No, great moment. Okay, so we've got our secret predictions first, and then we have to reveal how much popcorn went into the big bowl.
Big moment of the night.
Big moment. It is the biggest moment of the night, apart from Kickoff Setien's debut. So, secret predictions. Sam, you got the score right.
Yep.
1-0. Who did you have as first goal scorer?
I had
Messi. Wow.
Messi.
Lionel Messi. Okay, wonderful. Great. I had Ansu Fati. I was
Me
wrong.
too.
You had Ansu?
Griezmann.
You had Griezmann. Yeah. So, Sam, you're 2 out of 2.
1-0 and Messi so far.
You had 2 out of 2. We said, when is the goal going to be scored? I said between the 50th and 60th minute, so that's wrong.
I had between 70 and 80.
That's right.
That's right.
Same, 70th and 80th.
50, 60, what did we do?
I don't know, we synchronized today. We synchronized today. And so, Sam, you're 3 out of 3. Did you get the possession right? It was 82%. What did you have?
Well, I was originally thinking in my head before I written it down, 81%.
Ooh.
And but I went, no, I thought it would drop off towards the end, so I decided to go for 76%.
Oh, so you're 3 out of 4 with your predictions. Well, sharp performance today, Sam. Congratulations.
About time.
I had 78%.
79.
78.
Brilliant. We had the same, basically.
The same.
Okay.
Ansu Fati, 50, 60, 78.
Wonderful. Okay, so the next thing we need to do before ending the show is revealing how much popcorn went into the big bowl. We've got that. Can we show the video of how we prepared this as well?
Yeah, sure. I mean,
so we counted individually.
You did a
We
great
put it
work.
in. Yeah, exactly. Great job this afternoon. We heated up the popcorn. We put it in here. We counted. And the question is, how much popcorn fitted in the big bowl? Was it A, between 700 and 800 flakes of popcorn?
And
there it is. There we are. There we are on screen, preparing. Option B, between 1,100 and 1,200. And option C, between 1,800 and 1,900. So, guys,
Look at Robert
what
like, no,
do
no,
you
no,
think?
don't
Are you
come
going to exactly? I've seen Bruno's done it. So commit to a number as well. In
a
between
number.
that bracket. What do you think, guys? What do you think? In the big bowl.
I'm gonna say B, and I'm gonna say 1,179 popcorn.
Okay. All right. I like the commitment. Julia.
Yeah.
What are you going for? What are you going for? Moments of tension here.
I'm going for B. I'm sticking to
B
my bet
of
of the match. I
Busquets?
hope it brings me luck. And
Ooh, 1,158. All right.
I'm
And so,
going
are you
for-
not committing to a number?
Yeah, okay. A number. Okay, sorry.
Exact
Let's
number
go
of popcorn.
B. Let's go for B. 1, 1.
Quickly.
We are really close, in the
06.
same.
1106. Okay, so that's your guess. So you all went for B.
And-
You all think the middle option.
And close number of popcorn, actually, between 1,100
Is it right? Is
and
it right?
1,200.
The answer is. The answer is. The answer is.
Let's count it here before I end the show.
The answer is. Option B.
yes!
So we're all still in with it.
I think the reference of this spot that we did in halftime helped us because it was 175, I think.
Do we get? Do you know the actual number or not?
Julia almost got it right.
Really?
It's so we made it an odd number, a round number. It was 1,150.
Ooh,
Oh.
Julia.
So you almost got it right.
And guess
You
what,
almost got it
Julia?
right.
Guess what? Guess what you're taking home.
That's what you're taking home.
Nice gift. Thank you very much. I'm finishing it tonight. I'm gonna
Well
watch.
done, Julia. Well done,
movie.
Julia. So that's how much popcorn fits in a big bowl of popcorn. Okay, guys, I'm completely lost right now. So if you can let me know what we're doing. We're going. All right. Okay.
We're going.
I thought we were listening. We might have an option to listen to Setien after entertaining ourselves with the popcorn, but he hasn't come out yet, so we'll have to wait. Guys, it's been great. First win for Quique Setien. One more win in La Liga for Barça. We're still top of the table. Thank you very much for joining me today on the show, Julia.
Thank you very much
for being social
We'll be
media
here
queen.
next week. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Robin. A pleasure to be here.
And Sam.
Pleasure as always.
And we're all going to say goodbye into that camera. Fans, don't forget to subscribe to Barca's Facebook, YouTube, Twitter channels. Lots of cool content on there. And we're going to say goodbye going down there and saying goodbye into this camera. 3 points for Barca. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.